What's on that? Oh, I wanted to read the notes. I wanted to get some information here. Any information I can guess? What's up? Let's see if everything is working. YouTube is also amazing. What is up, everyone? Oh my god, today is gonna be such a freaking banger. Today is gonna be like super tiring for me. Like this is probably gonna be one of the most tiring days in like the last month or something. I'm gonna have so much work to do today, but like it's like I'm happy. I'm happy because it's gonna be such an incredibly hype day. The hype and also the 4 Red Bulls that I just bought yesterday. Those are gonna keep me going. Those are gonna be helping me out today, but it's gonna be like a banger day and a very tiring one as well. So it's got all of that. It's got all of that, guys. Tell me how is the microphone, by the way, because I keep doing like some tweaks. And this is not technically, this isn't like technically a new microphone. I had this on for a while now. I just haven't really used it for anything else besides like thinking. It's like a very different sound profile as well. I'm trying to use this one because the other one is like really bad. It's like a USB one, the static key. I really just hated this one. Hopefully this is like a little bit better. Yeah, hopefully it's like not gonna be peaking either. Even if I'm screaming. Scream! Is it bad? Let me test that. Okay, this is even good when I'm screaming. The limiter on this one is like actually pretty good. I'm sorry for all the people who I just screamed into. Oh yeah, okay. Share. What a day we have, guys. What a day we have. 6 more minutes. GAM versus TSW. Oh, I should have prepared like a Vietnamese speech. My Vietnamese is horrible, but still. If you could see the way that I've behaved, would you have stayed? I wonder how you feel about the choices that 1 second. Am I okay? Okay, how do you say this? Chúng ta sẽ có một night two thing. It's supposed to be we're gonna be having an exciting day. I'm not sure if it came true or not. Probably not. VCS Derby, baby! VCS Derby! GAM and TSW are last 2 remaining Vietnamese teams in the LCP playoffs. And one of them is gonna be out. The other one is gonna be facing Talon tomorrow for an MSI ticket and also placed in a grand final. But one of these teams, GAM or TSW, we have to say goodbye to them until split 3. GAM. VE, wait, what is that? LGL, this LGL. There's also VCS. Wait, what is happening here? What is the advertisement? Is it advertising the promotional league, or these are all the tier 2 leagues in the LCP region, like the Pacific. These are all the tier 2 regions in the Pacific region. What is that? This is a VCS. The PCS. The LGL. What? This is the PCS, yeah. But I haven't watched that much PCS, but I heard like DCG and these teams are pretty good. there's a bit of a Thai league. The Thai league is super fun. LJL! I know this one. LJL Ignite 2025, Forge a New Era. LJL, Forge, Edriel, Storm, Edriel Ignite, the last one, and Edriel Finals very soon. Oh, that was I think recaps. What was it? No, that was Dice. Dice is the shuffle. I'm gonna be honest, haven't fully understood the bounty system. But it's no surprise, like the 6 teams who got to play us are the ones that we expected, and like they're gonna be at the finals as well. No real surprise there. I feel like that's basically what everyone expected from them. The VCS, I don't know much about the VCS. I don't know who's doing the best. The champions. Saigon. The Saigon, this like the old Buffaloes team, right? I mean, I know Saigon is just like me, like this is city. I know, but I just don't know if it has anything to do with the Buffaloes or not. I know, like Saigon is just winning Hanoi. Oh my god, I kind of want to have some snacks, man. The Major 6. Is it like an advertisement? What is happening here? What is the Major 6? Like the wild cards or the Major 6? Is it? What? They're playing Valorant or? Oh, that's another advertisement. I was like, what does it have to do with the tier 2 leagues? But it's some just Asia Esport Champ Ace. Okay, I have zero idea what is advertisement anymore. Is there like all the leagues that are happening in the tier, like in just like any tier 2 in the Pacific region? LTS! Oh my god, I love LTS. There's a Thai league. There's a Thai league. This is so epic. Oh my god, I love the Thai league. Chat, have you guys seen any matches here? There's a team called like Pro. Oh my god, I forgot the name. It's like PP. but their official abbreviation is like Pro. But it's like Prosperity. No, not Prosperity. Probability. Probability. My favorite team. Basically, all the players, they don't have like their players don't have like a role. It's like they play different roles in every single game. And they have like, and I think there was a player who started as like there's a player who was like first their mid laner, then she went to like support and bot lane, and now I think like she's playing bot lane but like playing AP bot laners because she is originally mid laner. And then like I think their jungler was like originally the top laner and he's now jungling but sometimes supporting. That team is crazy if you just look at the team's like Wikipedia page. It's just like all the roles basically listed like next to the players. Basically all the roles are just listed next to the players, every single one of them. Yeah, that I just love the league so much. I'm rooting for Pro Probability. That's so hard to say. Pro Probability. I'm just gonna call them PP. I know their official name is Pro, but I love PP. Okay. I can see why they didn't choose that name. That is cool. I really hope that the Thai league can pop off. I haven't watched any of the other wildcard regions. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know like about the other ones. I only know about the Thai one. Not Taiwan, but like the Thai league. I have only seen that. I don't know about the others. I think like there is a Malaysian league as well, maybe. But yeah, definitely I can recommend it to anyone who's watching. It's called LTS, official Thai league. They're not gonna have like a direct seed in the promotion relegation. The way it works is that basically all the wildcard regions are gonna be having like one seed. There's like a wildcard tournament in the future sometime. We'll get to that part. I really should be watching more tier 2. I'm obviously watching LGL, but I haven't really been watching PCS or VCS, or I mean, I've watched a bit of a Thai league, but like, that's it basically. Maybe I should be asking Kevin, because from the CFO. Because I know Kevin is watching all of them. But I really need to just get it more into the tier 2 leagues. I mean, I'm gonna have time because obviously there's still gonna be Asia Masters, the second split. That is also gonna be a good time to like really just scout out all the other teams. But like it's coming. It's definitely coming. You know, the promotion relegation is gonna be coming. It's here almost. It's gonna be off the worlds, right? I don't know what the whole split is gonna be next time around though after MSI. I'll probably just finishing all the leagues and then Asia Masters. I feel like that is likely gonna be the case. That is done. Once another VCS Civil War. Who will win this time? Last time around, GAM defeated TSW 2-0 apparently. And last week, TSW but last week TSW was not as good as they used to be. Yeah. TSW, this team actually surprised everyone during the regular season. They absolutely looked like their second best team. They only lost to CFO. Obviously, they're the second best team. They have lost to CFO, and here comes the interesting part. There's only one other team they lost to, and that was none other than GAM Esport. To be fair, that game was just all on Levi. Levi literally just won me that game stream. If it was not for him, these guys would have won against GAM as well. But yeah. But from the expectations that they built during the regular season as being the second best team, now they're in the lower bracket, potentially not even making MSI. I feel like they have so much to prove. Not even not making MSI. Yeah, from the expectations, the regular season that they might be one of our top 2 teams. Even I said that I think they would be going to MSI. And now we are here. They're not even fighting for the MSI ticket for now. They're fighting to get into the top 3. Such a long way ahead of them. But, I mean, I think I'm trusting them. We don't have official predictions for the co-streamers this time round. But if I had predictions, I'd say TS3 3-1. That is my official prediction. That is gonna be my official prediction. TSW C1. That is my official prediction. Actually, that is what my brain says. What my heart wants is, for the first time ever, I really just want a 3-0. I just want a 3-0. There's a bunch of things I need to do today. There's a Genshin stream like literally right after this match. I just want to finish it. I'm sorry. I hope tomorrow is 5 games. Today just give me 3. Just give me a quick one, please. What is this? Nocturne has wait a second. Nocturne has been played 7 times this split and 6 times Nocturne won. And all the 7 times it was VCS teams. Wait, so only VCS teams have played Nocturne. They played him 7 times, and out of the 7 times, 6 times they won. Wait a second, is it like that much of a VCS champion? That's crazy. I mean, I don't know how much of that was Levi, but he's definitely one of the big, like this guy. Just putting a little heart for you. That guy's a big Nocturne player. With Easy Love as well. You're kind of stealing Levi's flow there, buddy. This is TSW, the team. Everyone thought would be second. But are they gonna be still second or not? Tucky? 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 Tucky, 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 Tucky. You still owe us to dance. He's always dancing. I'm just gonna keep switching my accent. Alright, let's start this one. 2 more minutes. Players are set. Oh, who's gonna be starting? Is it gonna be RS starting or Emo? Oh, I haven't noticed that part. We'll see soon. I'm gonna be calling it out. Let's see. Alright, half a minute. It's not gonna be such an insanely long weekend for me. Also just long day. But I have my Red Bull restocked. That's all fine. There we are. Let's start it. Let's start it. So quiet now somehow. I don't know why. Okay. There we are. We have 4 teams left still in the playoffs. CF already qualified for MSI, but others, some others are already not in here anymore. We have to say goodbye to a lot of them. But among some of them left, some of them surprising everyone, some of them taking CF to 5 games, and some of them still disappointing. And some of them, I mean, they still have a chance, still with a chance, but they have to fight through GAM, for example. And also Talon is going to be waiting in the end. This is such a good trailer. 4 teams left. And today we're going to have to say goodbye to another one of them. Oh, trailer.
Không sao cả, giống như đi phượt, cung đường càng dài, càng khó khăn thì thành quả lại càng đẹp.
Why is my... I'm gonna just put a little volume to my headphones. I'm not sure, it's so quiet.
Khi có 2 mạng, đội mình đã không thể tận dụng được.
I don't speak Vietnamese, I'm sorry. This is such a good play, by the way.
Best of 5 Fearless Draft will definitely deliver the most exciting matches for fans. But
True.
that's going to put immense pressure on players, both mentally and physically.
Very true. Oh, okay, this is the game. I don't know Vietnamese, but this is the game. TSW basically, I mean, they lost to CF, but besides that, they look like the second best team. However, there's one team that was even besides CF, there was one team who could beat them, but that was GAM Jesport. It was all on Levi. All on Levi. Oh, this is from the first split, right?
Pressure makes diamonds. And
No,
only the
this is
team
from the
that can
first split.
withstand
But like the
pressure
second split as
truly
well, that they
deserves to
went like
advance
2-1,
and
I
earn their
think.
next shot.
That was on Levi. This is the first split, no? Am I crazy?
Chiến thần chỉ có một.
The second split was not. I mean, whatever.
King Hero sẽ tới chơi vào ngày Chủ nhật. Và không ai
Hero gets solo ball there. Is it game time? Or is it... What is the... What should be the other one? What was like the cold air? Let's say secret, my veils. I don't know.
LCP Arena.
Alright, let's not yap more. Let's just start the game finally.
TSW 两支 VCS 的队伍只有一支战队可以持续他们的 MSI 资格之路。接着马上欢迎双方进场。
It's game time. It's game time. Kia versus Kira. Keep it secret. Oh, that's a good one. I seen on the little banner there. So it's game time versus keep it secret. Okay, that's keep it secret, baby. Keep it secret. Okay, they're gonna do something. I know they're gonna be doing something. No. Ooh. Okay, high tension. Ooh. Emo is gonna be the one starting this time around, it seems like. Emo versus Dyer. Emo is gonna be starting this time around. Sometimes RS was also playing. Maybe he's also gonna be something later on. But Emo is the starting one, it seems to be the case. Artemis and Eddie. They're just gonna do a little fist bump. Nothing special, I knew it. Now Taki. Come on, Taki. Now Elio and Taki. These guys 100% gonna do something funny with the handshake. No! Not a thing. Okay, he third time he almost went to the wrong place. He was thinking about that. Okay, Jesus Christ, tensions are so high. Not a single like love or anything like that. It is just, just business. The tensions, I can feel them. Ooh, it's sparkling. Keep it secret, baby. That's what they're saying. My prediction 3-1 still stands for TSW. But I mean, GAM. I think GAM is also pretty good. They have a little bit of a resurgence, I think, these days. So 1 second, I'm not sure if I'm like... 1 second, let me just close the door. Make sure I'm not screaming too much. 1 second. Okay, everyone. What is a little bit... I mean, as you can notice, GAM as the higher C. Wait, what? GAM is not even higher. Okay, I'm not sure why they're choosing. They're not the highest, whatever. As you can see, it's a little bit darker here. The reason it's darker here is because I just had to close all the blinders. It is like so freaking hot here. I say 30-something degrees outside. Inside it's pretty cool. So the houses are pretty cool, but like I just had to close the bladder because if I don't, it's like 30 degrees inside. Closing down is like 20-something, so it's a pretty difference, but still, it's much better like this. I've seen the players already in draft. Where is our draft? I've seen the players. Where is our draft? I've already seen them joining in. We are in draft. Immediate Nocturne ban. Understandable. As I looked at earlier, Nocturne has like an incredible win rate across VCS teams. And especially against Levi, that's not a surprising pick by any means. The Wukong as well. A lot of junglers are banned. I mean, they learned from last time around when Levi was literally 1v9ing. I mean, he was 1v9ing on the Maokai, which is I guess still possible, but still, they're gonna be still gonna be banning a lot of junglers here. As the GAM first picking the Rumble. Understandable and a very good first pick. one of the strongest top laners right now in the game. Well, TS, we gotta go for the Vi and the Talia. Okay. I am surprised because, I mean, there was also the Aria available. I am not necessarily sure why to go for the Talia. I do feel like Aria is a much better choice here, but I don't know. But maybe Dyer likes the Talia more, who knows? If I'm GAM Esport, I am picking, I don't even know. Maokai was so good. Oh. Yep. Eddie, lock it in. I know what's coming. You know what? If you have to do it, just do it game one. I know what's coming. Just slam the smother. Eddie, just slam the slow. Eddie, just slam the smother. I know it's coming. I know it has to be coming. To be fair, the last... Oh, Ambessa. Okay, Arcane. Ambessa by Arcane. Okay, wait a second. I mean, that just gotta be a smother ban from GAM, right? To be fair, last time around we had a Senna smother that ended up being such a banger game. That was the game 3 actually of... that was game 3 actually of CFO Talon. It was such a banger one. They didn't care that they're scaling. They didn't care they were scaling. They just fought early on. So in that sense, it's fine. I would take that kind of smother. But I have a feeling that GAM is just gonna be banning the smother. Maybe here, maybe in the next one. Or maybe they're just gonna be fine with that. From the games that I've seen, honestly, it's kind of split. Like whenever the Senna is the one who's kind of popping up and whenever the smother is. It is somewhat of an equal matchup, I'd say. It's kind of like just a skill matchup, like depending on who can really stack the faster. But the smother is still pretty dangerous. If you remember, that is exactly what happened to Doggo. If you remember, that is exactly what happened to Doggo. The moment he got the stacks, the moment 225 hit, they just turned the game around. And there's a smother ban. There's a smother ban. Understandable. Also, so many jungler bans, wow. That's also understandable, like you're playing against Levi, of course. Who are you going for? Honestly, the Zeri might not be a bad one here. I mean, they're probably gonna go for Kai'Sa or something, like Kai'Sa also scares pretty well, but... The Kalista! Okay, wait a second, that's not even that bad of a pick. That is like my theory. I had this whenever since Smolder came out. That the way to kind of counter the super late game ADCs, I feel like it's so much better to just pick a really early comp. Picking the Vi, who's kind of like also an early jungler. And also, together with the Kalista, and I would assume the Renata as well, or the Nico. Nico is still up. I feel like that is... Okay, wait a second. Maokai for Levi. Okay, wait a second. Maokai for Levi. I called it out, by the way. I'm just saying. Anyways, so if the Kalista gets the Renata or someone like a Nico here, especially Nico would be so good. If there's a pairing, they can absolutely demolish the Senna in the lane. I feel like sometimes instead of just picking the Smolder and going also late, there is a better choice. Just, you know, win early and snowball. That's it. Maybe a little bit more risky. There's definitely risk involved. As a Tristana... Oh, wait a second. GAM is gonna go for a double ADC comp. Okay, that is pretty interesting. I mean, I definitely love the GAM comp a little bit more for now. I do think a Nico here would kind of be saving this for TSV. Though maybe the Renata... Actually, no, the Renata might be better because the Maokai. Yep, there's Renata coming in. I mean, this is fine. I can see... Fine from both sides. I can see what they're planning to do. For GAM, it's very simple. Stack, 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 stack. Just get to the late game and you're winning. Easy peasy. As for TSV, they need to win early game. They need to demolish the Senna in the early game. And they just need to snowball from that lead that they got. That is the deal. That is the deal. That is the plan. And now it's up on them how well they can execute it. Definitely there is risk involved. But I do like, I think, what they're doing on both sides. Alrighty. let's get into the game now. TKO is here. What do you say? Yeah. I don't know what TKO is saying. Alright, let's get into the game. I am honestly hoping... Okay, also I need to rate the players, but I'm gonna do that later. TSW fighting it is? Are they saying TSW fighting? Or isn't there chant like not fighting but calling? I think it's something like that. Okay, what do we have in here? Anything weird? Anything weird here? I don't think so. Yeah, no, nothing weird really. I think everything is normal. Everything feels normal. Let's lock in. Let's lock in, guys. Lock into hopefully an amazing series. And by amazing, I mean I hope it's 3 games because I have other things to do afterwards. Please, GAM Jesport or TSW, whoever. Please. For one time, this is the only ever time I'm asking for 3 games. Any other time I would want 5, but this time around, give me 3 games. 3 competitive but fast games. I just want blood. Wait, no, wait. We lost audio? Hello? Okay, there it is, it's back. Audio is back in the business. Okay. Stacking. Let's keep on going. It's gonna take a little while until she is able to do some damage, until she has a pretty good range. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the stacks eventually. Not now, but you know, periodically. Periodically, I'm gonna keep you updated on the stacks, but for now, I feel like Kalista should just stomp the lane. He's still already eyeing, I think, with the bottoming gank. He really should just start snowballing the Kalista lane. If Kalista is not stomping this Senna out of the lane, then it's gonna get really hard. As the game goes on, it's gonna be super incredibly hard. Okay, wait a second, what happened? Dyer got a little bit of trouble here. Had to flash as well. Okay, Dyer. I mean, there's also kind of a risk whenever you're playing against the Tristana. I don't have wait, what? Oh, there's a bit weird. Histo is not gonna be continuing the journey to the bot side. He's gonna go for the scuttle. Maybe after the scuttle though. There's definitely a wall there, so I'm gonna be aware of that. Kalista really just need to keep snowballing. Kalista is perma pushing this lane. That is exactly what she needs to do. The fact that she can maybe deny a few minions from Artemis, that's massive. Okay, that was a... But yeah, I was like, that hook was definitely hitting there. Document's pretty low as too. Uh-oh. This is not looking great. If the TSW cannot keep up the pressure, this would be massive for GAM. And meanwhile, on the top side as well, I mean, Hero is not gonna have a fun time. Rumble is just such an incredibly strong champion, obviously. This is not too happy a moment for Drambessa. Ambessa is absolutely not having a fun time here. Well, yeah, there's gonna be the swap happening as well. I would be shocked if there is not a swap from GAM. Or the, yeah, GAM also gonna be swapping. So in the end, basically, nothing is gonna be changing. never expected. Especially for Senna. Senna really wanna get out of this lane. For now though, even though there's for now though, different places, but the same champions against each other. And I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting TSW to already at least like have some, maybe like get summoners out or something. I mean, they got down. I mean, it seems like they at least got out the Nautilus heal. But besides that, just nothing. The Sarah is absolutely not falling behind the lane, and I do feel like that's a massive plus for GAM. Maybe he still can get something here onto Emo. I mean, very slippery champion on the Tristana. Not much he could do. Even with the damage, I mean, Nemo's still gonna be living. He's still gonna be picking up the Grump. After that, I'm actually kind of curious if they would wanna go for potentially a dive here. I mean, there's a lot of stun, so I'm not sure. But I feel like TSW really needs to shut down this Senna. They're running out of time, even though, I mean, Eddie does have some gold lead there. I'm really not sure if this is enough. I feel like they need way more than that. Already 12 stacks, obviously that's basically nothing. But it's happening, 13, 14. Artemis is able to more or less farm. Obviously Eddie's gonna have a little bit of a lead there. So nice on the... That's definitely nice from him. Denying a ton of CS. But I do wonder when it's gonna be the first team fight, and oh my, whenever it comes to confrontations, like, GAM is still pretty strong. The Nautilus is able to hook them up, able to stun them up quite long. And I don't know. And this is looking rough. Also, the Rumble is kind of gonna be equalizing the amount of lead that the Kalista is having. So there's that as well. Not much is happening for them, but understandable. Senna really does not want any action. She just wants to get all the possible farm, which is like not the most. She's definitely gonna be lacking behind the Kalista. But she wanna be getting all the possible farm. And that's it, no fight, no fighting. Grubs are gonna be spawning quite soon. And it seems like he's still gonna be around the area, but so is Levi is gonna be moving up there. Or we're gonna be seeing a grub fight. I think TSW would be winning this for now. I do feel like that if there's a fight breaking out, TSW winning that. And I'm not necessarily sure if I'm GAM, I would wanna go for this fight, but I mean, they're gonna get caught out here for at least a little bit. And there it is. Oh, already, Elio gonna get caught out here. There's the ultimate from Histo. Histo has to flash out. Okay, their fighting is not the greatest. And they were almost able to take down Elio, but like, he was pretty tanky on the Nautilus. A few ultimates have been used, but in the end, still TSP, it seems they're gonna be picking up all those 3 grubs. I mean, their comp should be stronger earlier. I'm not surprised to see that. And there you go, 3 grubs for TSP. They're gonna be having the mice as well. They're gonna go for some turrets, maybe that's good for the snowballing. So I'm still a little bit afraid. I do feel like that they just still couldn't really shut down the Senna. Gonna be 20 stacks now. I mean, that's not good. That's not the best, but I still think that she's not that behind. Like, it's not enough to shut her down. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of damage onto Hiro. I'm not necessarily sure we will be seeing like a 100 stack game. Maybe after she gets like maybe 50, she's gonna be accelerating that one. Maybe after static, after static, I think she's gonna have a little bit more stack generation. He's still also gonna be getting the dragon. That's gonna be their second objective feat already. That's pretty good. And however, meanwhile, he's on the top side, just trying to just save himself. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Oh my god, the dive is not going good. The dive is absolutely not going good. There's so many ultimates already being popped. There's no chance here just oh my god. There is no chance he'll just lose this. Jesus Christ. How on earth has he done that? Okay, that is massive for TSV. That is insanely massive for TSV. So much time wasted for them. Oh my god, and meanwhile, this was just picking up all the camps. That is crazy. Okay, by the way, okay. Emo has almost died there in the replay we've seen. Okay, this is actually pretty good for TSV. Wait, they're actually winning this game now, right? So much time wasted for Artemis. Okay, this might be enough. I don't know the exact values, but like this might be enough. 600 lead for the Kalista. This might just be enough to kind of like compensate for the scaling. It might just be enough though. I'm still gonna be a little bit scared from the Senna stacks. But you know what? I feel like that this should be fine for Eddie. Dire is also just like absolutely stomping the lane. I'm gonna be starting with the Seraphs first. Whatever. I really don't like that Talia build, but honestly, I do feel like that TSV is just much stronger right now. Eddie, slowly but surely, really getting the lead against the Senna. I'm just gonna go for even more plays. There's not even much that KF could do here. He's definitely the strongest member from GAM, but it really feels like that he's not really a match ready. And we will see for now. Definitely looks like TSV is pushing in, push. Almost 1,000 of a lead for them already just from laning. Not a single kill so far though. Okay, I had to just be jinxing Dire, right? There's a lot coming in. Okay, there it is. I just had to do it, man. I'm sorry, Dire. Okay, at least he's also gonna be getting one. You know what? Shutting down Senna. I think that's way more important than shutting down Natalia. I have jinxed them a little bit, but I do feel like this is still just massively, just much better for TSV. Yeah. At first I thought I might have jinxed them, but this is still just such a massive advantage for GAM or for TSV. This is so good. Once again, Artemis was shot down, not able to farm, not able to get the stacks. Even with the static shift on. And I feel like this Thunder is just gonna be super far ahead, and this is exactly what TSV wants. I mean, technically, if the game goes like super late, I'm talking like 40-50 minutes, obviously I think GAM's comp is gonna be much better there. So if the game goes really late, then I can still see a GAM victory. But as long as TSV can just close out this game with their snowballing, I feel like they're probably in the winning position right now. But we'll see. GAM really needs to stall somehow. I don't know how. They have no objectives for now. It also doesn't really seem that they would be pushing in any threat. Maybe on the top side, but like Emo is not doing well for now. Hello, Kalai. Another attempt at the tower dive. The last time around it didn't work out. Nope, they're just not believing that. They know as well. I mean, we'll see how much more the Senna can stack with the static. It's 31 stacks right now. It does not really look like that she is having a fun time. That was my exact prediction as well. I also predicted TSW C1. That was mine as well. Do I want this 3-0? I'm gonna be honest. Today I want this 3-0 because I have so much thing to do today. Okay, Emo, wait a second. Emo's damage is quite high there. Talon versus TSW I just cannot predict. That is so unpredictable. He's so immediately gonna be going for the second dragon. Not the fastest, they kind of skip the timing for the first dragon in order to get the grabs. But after that, I mean, they're getting the other dragons on pretty on time. Hextech is gonna be pretty good actually. Hextech would be so much more better for the GAM. Hextech would be better for GAM obviously because double ADC. But even for TSV it would be pretty awesome. As finally GAM has gotten their first objective, the Herald. But they're just losing every part of the map, I feel like. I don't know, what are they banking on? Are they really just banking on the setup? Finally, like, eventually 40-50 minutes getting the stacks? I really feel like TSV just playing around GAM. And this is something that I always wanted to see. I mean, to be fair, the reason they didn't do the Smolder is because the Smolder was banned. But I just more prefer getting an early champ, just trying to just absolutely stomp the late game carry. And just snowball, you know, just beat them early. And this is what's happening here. I mean, we have to see if this is working or not, but this is something that I always wanted to see. Do not pick the Smolder into the stand. Pick like a Kalista. I like this so much more. The Sora is super behind. She can do nothing. There's now TP coming in from Talia. Okay, weird swaps happening here. I'm not even sure what's happening anymore. Weird swaps are happening. I'm not even sure what's going on anymore. What are we fighting for, guys? Huh? Turrets? Okay, good one. TSVs already have the feet, but with this one they're gonna get another turret. Okay, wait, what's happening here? Okay, there's gonna be Taki saved by the Kalista ultimate. Taki is going back in. There's gonna be the ult from the Renata, so good! Emo, almost falling, but wait a second, Emo, somehow still alive. How is Emo still alive? There is no chance I'm just winning this fight. Emo, somehow, someone kill Emo. Emo, what the hell? Oh, there you go. Finally, Jesus Christ, this guy was alive for way too long. Now, it's supposed to be a 1-for-1 for now. However, Eddie's still alive, and Eddie is still strong. And Eddie can maybe still change the fight here. Levi is the first one, next one to fall, I'm sorry. Such a nice one! Such a nice start from Dyer! And TS matches during this fight. Needs one more. Double for Eddie. GG. That is GG. That is a GG there! Emo did his best. My god, how long the Tristana was alive. But Eddie just jumping around, getting the best angle, just stacking the spears. I think they were spears. But Dyer just looking for the best possible stuns. Absolute gourmet fight right here. At this point, I was like divining. After I seen the Renato, I was like they're winning. Then I was like, wait a second, Emo just kind of smurfing here. What is this guy? In the end, though, still. What about a massive victory? What a massive one. Wait, what day is today? June 6th. Okay, let me bring up my voting chart. What a play! That's GG, I think. What did he say? Did he say YOLO? I mean, this is probably just a Vietnamese word that I don't know. Sounded like YOLO. Okay, guys. Yep. That is a 4.4k. Yep. And that's what I mean. If we go into 40-50 minutes, maybe there is a chance. But this is no. I feel like this is TS3 victory here. No, let's go as like cone line. Let's go as cone line. Okay, there is no chance. There is no. Yeah, the double kill. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. You know, like what am I speaking? You know, like what am I doing here? Hello. The objective bounty for Senna. Sure. Why not? Why not? Chat, what are we doing here? Okay, to be fair, that was a really nice gank. Like, not even a gank, it's literally just a collapse onto the Ducky and Eddie. Like, I cannot even be mad about that. I cannot even be mad about that. That was pretty well done. Okay, Otacon is up. Otacon is up. Surely we're not having an Otacon throw here, right, guys? Surely we're not having our patented Otacon throw here. Okay, Histo? Wait a second, Histo might be having some funny business here. Dire is super low here. Dire might be falling down, but Histo's still around. Histo still has ultimate. He's gonna go for emo now. I think this is the SU side still. GAM might have just chewed a little too much. A little too much that they cannot chew. That's not the expression goes, never mind. There's gonna be 2 kills for Hero! An Otacon. That's an Otacon call. There is nothing GAM can do. And there is no Otacon throw happening, at least in this game today. TSW taking back the lead, extending that even further with Otacon. And I have to say that was a bit of a mistake from GAM. Emo got a little too ahead of himself. I'm not faulting him. I mean, he has such a nice play, just like in the last team fight, but this is a bit too much. In a matter of seconds, all the TSW members were around, and yep, this is just not GAM's fight to win. CFO talent was insane. The highlights video is like 1 hour long or something, but it's just pure action. That game is so good. And TSW gonna be going now for the third dragon, gonna be on Hextech Soul Point. Okay, wait a second, the damage from the... Wait, this is... Rumble damage is not Riot Games? Hello? Rumble damage is bugged? What is happening there, Riot Games? Wait, what kind of build this guy has? Not even the Reef Maker. Leandre Zonya? What kind of top lane build is that? That guy is a little crazy. Alrighty. Chat. I feel like we are about 1 or 2 more team fights away from closing out this game in TSW's favor. I do feel like that they are more or less controlling the game. They're not playing the cleanest, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how they're gonna be faring against Talon. Talon was so freaking clean even like in some of the games they lost against DFO. Like, I do feel like Corso had like a really nice game against on the Lee scene. I don't know how they're gonna be faring against Talon. GAM, obviously GAM don't need to fight, yeah. GAM just need to stack. 61 stacks at 23 minutes. Oh no, that is not good. That is not good for Stana. I mean, yeah, you have to go 40 minutes. GAM should not fight. I have no idea how they're gonna be stalling until 40 minutes. That seems kind of impossible, especially because there is a soul point for TSV. They also do Otacons, 3 threats now. I have no idea how GAM is gonna be able to sustain that long. But somehow they need to. If this game is not 40 minutes, that means TSV has won. Oh boy, I don't know what to say, man. This is looking rough. This is looking like a roughie for GAM. Levi, and if you remember, last time around, these 2 teams met each other in game 3. That was Levi on the Maokai, who absolutely 1v9 the game. He stole away literally every single objective imaginable. He was the one who in the end got GAM the 2-1. And now, I mean, can he do this again? He's not looking great so far, let me just tell you that one. He had some nice ultimates, some of the engages were fine. But I just feel like I just don't feel the same kind of impact as he had last time. I mean, there's gonna be a Baron soon. There's gonna be potentially a Dragon Soul soon. Plenty chances still to go for those insane steals like he did last time around. But I do feel like it's not gonna be the same case. I do feel like TSV is already looking into their game 2 prep because this is gonna be their game. But we'll see, we'll see. Never say never. I have no idea why GAM was able to choose sides, by the way. I just randomly remember they were the ones who chose sides. They're not the higher seeds, so I don't know how. Next objective potentially might be the Baron. I think TSW is strong enough, especially with the Kalist there, to kind of tackle on the Baron. But they're not necessarily gonna be going for it for now. They definitely want to get at least 1 or 2 picks before that happens. There's, oh, Levi. Also kind of scout out what's happening here. It seems like for now TSW just disengages. Does not want to risk anything. Even though again with the Kalista, I feel like that's an easy Baron for them, but you never know. Against Levi, you just never know. What is it gonna be? Little dance is happening for a while now. Our 2 VCS teams have been dancing around for about a minute. Or they're gonna go for something. He's still just jumping in the bush. They're really trying to go for some, but then Levi was suspecting something was going on, but doesn't matter. He's still going in together with Darius' ultimate. And there it is also Renata ultimate. Everyone is just collapsing onto GAM. Elio is the first one to fall, and it does not look like that any TSC member would be in the risk of dying. Okay, I literally just jinxed. Okay, I'm sorry, he's still, that was on me. Hopefully the others are not gonna get jinxed like that. Okay, there is no chance that... Wait. Emo might just be doing some crazy things here. Okay, somehow it's a 2 for 2. I'm sorry, not even a 2 for 2. That's just a 2 for 1 for GAM. Wait, what? Wait. Senna? Okay, Senna's not getting that kill, but... Okay, they're gonna get the dragon. What? What happened? How? Okay, that... Cool, they took one dragon. Wait, I mean, I felt like this is a bit weird to go in this hard, but like, at this point I was like, they're winning. Where did it all go wrong? So, at this point I was like, they're winning. Oh, I feel like Taki just tried to go in, that was a bit too much. And Kia's damage is just... yeah, I guess like we're just all underestimating the Kia damage here. That is not a Reef Maker type of Rumble, that is a Leandris and also Zonia's now. What other items is there? Yeah, like also the whatever it's called. The... I forgot the hex, no, not hex, the crown. Oh my god, what is it called, man? What is it called? Let me check quickly. It's not whatever, you know what I mean. Next fight. Rumble was the one who won the last fight. Oh my god, and it seems like they're still winning this. And it seems like Rumble might just be doing it once again. Oh my god, and Tristana is obviously Tristana Rumble. There is no chance. There is no chance. Wait, triple. What is happening? What? Oh my god, the Tristana got 3 items. I forgot about that. Tristana got 3 items. Oh my god. Yeah, I has completed. Jesus Christ. What has happened here once again? Defense on Levi does not look like necessarily a bad fight here, but Jesus Christ, the damage from GAM is just too high. And I was like so incredibly focused on the Senna. I kept talking about Senna 40 minutes. I completely forgot about the Tristana and the Rumble. Champions who absolutely can be peaking at 3 items. Shadow Flame, yeah, that's the one, yeah. Oh my god, we're back to equal. We're just back to equal. Oh my. And this Rumble is not a Rumble you just... And this Rumble is an absolute monster. 3rd item, Shadow Flame, after getting Leandris and the Zonias. This guy is gonna be burning, alright? This guy's gonna be burning you down, especially the Zhonya's. Like, he's not even the risk of dying. Just like jump it in, brrr, go to Zhonya's. That is a Rumble technology. Oh my god. I feel like this Baron is deciding it all. I don't know. I have no idea how they're gonna catch. I feel like the Tristana is a little bit easier to deal with. You can just use... I mean, you can use the Vi ultimate and all that. I feel like that is the easier part. What I'm really worried about is the Rumble, honestly. Like, what do you do? That guy just goes in, Zhonya's, and just burns you down. What do you do with the Rumble? Oh my. Yeah. TSC would really need the soul, but it's just such a bad timer for that. Like, if they go for that, GAM is just gonna be taking the Baron. That's now. There it is. Massive engage from Histo coming in. Engage! Okay, they're not winning this one. They could not take down the Tristana. They could not take down the Rumble. And it might just be... there. Oh, wait a second. Eddie might be changing the fight. At least the Rumble is down. I mean, that's what I said. It's a little bit harder to do. 1 for 1. What is happening here? Yeah, that's the first game. Yes. Oh, sorry, not the final. Not the final. This is the lower bracket. Basically, there's this game. The winner tomorrow plays against Talon. And the winner of that game is playing against Skiaffle on Sunday. So there are like 3 more matches, including this one. We are now having the lower bracket run today and tomorrow. Final is Sunday. It should be pretty hype. Okay, this is... I wasn't sure about this one. Even Hero was missing the ultimate. I wasn't sure about this one. Emo got a kill super fast. But the fact that they were able to take down Kea just like instantly, basically. I mean, I feel like they needed this one. I wasn't sure they took the risk. And I can appreciate that because this is still somewhat keeping them in the game. Oh, but the Rumble, oh my god, they need to do something with him. The guy is just running havoc here. What is the building now? There's a soul. There's a soul. TSW, you survived for long enough. Oh, the wall from Dire might be messy, but the wall is not going to be lasting long enough. Oh no, they're going to be catching up until the dragon is there. There's just a 50-50. It is your time, Levi. It is your time. You were able to steal so many things previously. Can you do this once again? Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be Levi! It is gonna be Levi! What's the stealing away? The dragon! It's gonna be on their second one, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's gonna be no members left from TSW. Levi does it again! This guy! This is insane! Okay, to be fair, this game is not really on him. I mean, this is very important. Very important moment in a very tense situation. But this game... Shield bow on the Tristana as well now. This is just insane. Like, this is an incredibly strong comp coming in from the solo laners. And they're gonna get the Baron as well. Jesus Christ, like, how on earth is gonna be winning this game? Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ. GAM, in the end, might be just winning this game. I mean, at the... Chat. I did say, if we go into the 40-minute mark, there might be surprises waiting for us. And Senna now has 3 items, actually somewhat close to 4. I should be done in like, I feel like 2 more waves or something. It's very close. I should be done for her very soon. But I feel like the Vol was super early, not gonna lie. I feel like the Vol was really early. If the Vol was a bit later, then at least they would be forced to go for it. The Vol was very early. Plenty enough time for GAM to just get to the dragon. They really screwed up, I feel like. The Dire was way too impatient with that Vol. We had to wait for that a little bit longer. Wait, what happened here? Wait, did Kea just got... Oh! We haven't even seen this. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, there's even a blood ladder on the Rumble. This is GG. Absolute Omega GG. Jesus Christ. This is none of that boring build. With like, I don't know, the Rift Maker and such. None of that boring build. This Rumble is going damage. Absolute damage. If the flame finds you, you're done. Okay, Senna also has, by the way, 113 stacks now, so yeah, I mean, she's also there. I told you, we get into the 40-minute mark. Senna is also back up now. Oh my god, it actually worked. I guess I was wrong. I said that in my opinion, a better way to beat the Senna is not the smaller, but early game comps. I guess I was wrong, you know, but you know what? I guess I was wrong. I admit. Teams are just so incredibly good to stall games. Like, I swear. Pro teams just have this ability to stall games like none other, like I cannot see in solo queue or anywhere else, obviously. I underestimated pro teams' abilities to just stall games. Oh my god. Yep, I mean, this is just a victory for GAM. I mean, yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Also, by the way, mortal reminder on the Tristana. Literally full build Tristana. And Emo, this guy was not the starter at the start of the split. It was usually RS2 played. Emo was, I feel like it was usually RS2 played. I feel like Emo hasn't even had a single game until the DFM one. And even after that, like, sometimes he was starting, sometimes RS was starting. Now, they gave this game to start with Emo, and Jesus Christ, what a performance he's having. I feel like he's gonna be staying in at least for game 2. Maybe it's gonna be a CFO situation, and even in wins, they're gonna be swapping them around. But for now, Emo, what a performance. And GAM, Eps, and as the clock hits 37 minutes, it is none other than GAM time now. It has been GAM time actually for quite a long time. I'm not gonna lie, it has been GAM time for quite a long time, but it is absolutely still GAM time. GAM is possibly gonna be picking up the 3 Hextech Dragons, which it's not a soul, but like the 3 Hextech Dragons and Savage is extremely strong. I don't even know if there is any chance for GAM. Like, I don't even know if GAM could even throw this game. I feel like this is unthrowable at this point. Even if he still somehow is able to steal this one, I just cannot see GAM losing this game anymore. Oh, on the side here. Oh my. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like one. That was like one shot. Jesus, what? That was one shot from Hero. Oh my god. Dire. Oh, Jesus. Hero has to just recall. Yeah, even Levi isn't picking up the dragon. There's the recall back. There's the TP back from Hero. That was like one shot from Tristana and like maybe like just the flames from the Rumble. That was crazy. What? Have you guys seen that? You guys should just watch it in the replay. That was like the most insane damage I've seen. Okay. GAM, just all of them gonna be raiding the Baron, it seems like. They're just getting everything they can on the map. There's no time to rest. They're really just walking around, getting all kinds of objectives they can. And as how much they're having? It's like 6, 7. As now they're gonna be having a 7,000 of a gold lead. Yeah, I just genuinely don't think it's winnable for TSW anymore. They had their window. There definitely was opportunity for them to win. It literally was like it was like maybe like 2 small mistakes I think that I can recall. And GAM, utilizing on that, was able to just extend the game until soon 40 minutes. And at this point, with the double ADC calm, Senna also quite fed now. It is just unlosable. Oh my god, Hero gonna get caught out here. Just a few shots and he's down. What is this damage? What? 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Even the Rumble damage. The ultimate is just chunking them down. Dire is dead before he could even move. There's gonna be a double for him as well. I mean, what do you do if you're TSW? You're getting one tap for like 2 screens away. Okay, the stand-on rumble is not fair. Let me just say this. Let me just admit. We have to admit it, guys. The stand-on rumble is just not fair. End the misery. Again, do not take Baron. Just end their misery here. You have the minions. Just get us out here. Oh my god. Oh, these late game champions are so disgusting. Again, after kind of a comeback, but I guess they had a late game comp, so maybe it was all just expected from them. Maybe that was the plan. If this was it, it was very dangerous, but it pays out. This GAM gonna be taking game 1 against TSW. There's still a long journey ahead. Do not forget that. There is still a long journey ahead. 2 more games, however, and that. Okay, that is yep. I mean, I also said 3-1, but after this one, I'm not sure. I mean, this look. I don't know. I mean, I said, you know what, Talon was like up 2-0 against the CFO, and in the end, still CFO reverse swept. So I'm never saying never. I'm never saying never, but TSW, I mean, TSW also haven't looked that good against Talon. Oh, there you go. TSW, such a long road ahead if they wanna get to MSI. Game 1, they had their moments. Honestly, it really was maybe like 2 mistakes that cost them the game. I feel like if it was not for that, they maybe could have just ended before the center really comes online. But never say never. They didn't look the greatest. TSW did not look the greatest, but never say never. Remember what happened. Remember what happened at the CFO game. Even in game 3, CFO still looked down against Talon, but somehow they just reverse swept in the end. So never say never. I'm never saying never. However, I have to kind of start rating the players, because I'm gonna be just forgetting. I'm gonna be forgetting what's the rating there. So Kia gets a 10 for now. Levi gets maybe an 8, 9, 8. I feel like 8 for now. I mean, no, that still was pretty good. 9. No, that is not 8. Emo 10. Honestly, probably 7 for Artemis for now, and Ellie also gets a 7. This is just for game 1. Don't worry, this is not gonna be the final score. Just like kind of like where am I standing right now? Okay, the hero on the top set was nothing special. Honestly, no one was really special. Eddie was like a little bit. Eddie was, I think, a little bit better. No one was really special, honestly, from like the TSV side. I don't know. Not TSV needs more firepower. It feels like they didn't fight enough the time when they were stronger, and whenever GAM was whenever GAM felt that they're ahead, they immediately started fighting, and I guess the TSV just didn't really have a reply to that. Yeah, I feel like TSV really just like didn't feel like they should fight. Like when they were like hiding in the bush, like they should have started fighting way before that happened. I really don't think that yeah, I don't know. That was a bit of a mistake from them, 100%. But we'll see. We'll see what game 2 brings to us. No more Senna. I mean, there's still a Smother, I guess. I do wonder if TSV, or like maybe if TSV chooses blue, then maybe GAM. I do wonder if like one of them would be banning the Smother out. Because the Smolder ban was like, I don't know why they went Talia R3. Do you guys remember how TSW went Talia R3? Sorry, no, not even R. No. They went Ambesta. I have zero idea. I have zero idea why TS3 went Ambesta R3. It should have been a Smolder. It definitely should have been the Smolder Slam. I have no idea why Hero wanted the Ambesta so much. Like, he plays a lot of Ambesta, I guess, but like, man, I don't know. I just really don't know why he would be so adamant to just pick up the Ambesta. Even if Ambesta gets banned, there is like still some top, like Shen maybe even. Or the Yorick. There was just so many options. The Smolder was... Letting the Smolder get banned, I feel like that's a massive mistake that TS2 made. But we'll see what happens after. I'm not writing them off for now. I almost wrote off CFO against Talon. And how wrong I was. So I'm not gonna do this here either. But I'm kind of hoping for a 3-game series, not gonna lie. I have so many things to do today. I have literally so many freaking things to do today. I really just need to like speedrun this. So I'm gonna be a GAM fan now. Today is the only day when I want a 3-0 because I have a Genshin thing to do after this, and I have so much work because I have so much work to do today. I have my Red Bulls packed back there. I restocked my Red Bulls, so at least I have that one. But still, today is gonna be really brutal, and because of that, today is gonna be really brutal. And because of that, I want just 3 games, please, just 3 games. I'm gonna be GAM fan. I'm gonna be a GAM fan now. Sorry. I'm gonna be a GAM fan now. Let's go GAM. It is GAM time. Also, GAM had like a pretty fun video posted. But where is this? There you go. Let me show you this to you guys. Also, I love GAM. They had a video. They had a video for the Japanese fans. So, I love them. Hello. The GAM Esports.
Japan fans, it's me, TK, CEO of GAM Esports, here with the team. I'm sorry about SHG, but this week...
But the FM, we are not sorry about.
As we fight from the bottom against Team Secret Whales, Talent, and then CFO.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
What time is it?
GAM time.
Let's go. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, let's go.
Arigato.
Yes. See you.
Gambare GAM. I'm a GAM fan now. I'm a big GAM fan. Let's go GAM. Actually, I mean, I really want... I'm in a conundrum. I really want TS2 at MSI because I love Taki. Imagine Taki just dancing around at MSI. It would be so much fun. But at the same time, the return of GAM, their return to glory, there is such a good storyline as well. Can I get both of them? Ashley, we also like Talon. Can I get all 40? Ashley, can I get all 8 teams to MSI? Please, Red Games, can you do a little exception for me? Alright. But what do we wanna see? Chat, what do we wanna see? I personally wanna see Levi and carry junglers. I mean, he played fine here. He definitely played fine here, no question about that. But I really wanna see him on some carry jungler. To be fair, like basic the entire jungle, like in the entire jungle, Champu was banned against him. I really want to see that one. I mean, I don't want to see the Smolder, but definitely I feel like gonna be a contested pick here, especially with the Senna already being out. I do feel like Smother is something we should be looking forward to. Shen, maybe. I mean, Shen has been played. Let me check the solo queue accounts. Kiaya, are you playing the Shen? That is the big question here. Okay, Kiaya has played Yorick just 4 hours ago. So Yorick might be coming. Also the Sion. It might be coming as well. It seems like Kiaya has absolutely not been playing the Shen. Like, not at all. Which is a little weird to see. I feel like Shen is just super strong right now, but I guess Kiaya would rather be going for the Yoricks than the Sions. I feel like that's something we might be expecting here. As for Hero, you're my only hope. As for Hero, my only hope. Are you playing the Shen top? Let me see. Nope, he is literally spamming Cassante. Cool, very cool. He's just spamming the Cassante. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh no. He also played a lot of Nidalee top, which is also concerning. Well, GG. We're not getting a Shen this game, guys. Oh, Stellar coming in! Oh my god. Of course, Stellar coming in. Of course, Stellar will be coming in. He had such a good performance last time around. They're kind of doing the same thing as CFO, by the way, because like even whenever one of them is doing bad, because like even when one of them is doing good, the other one still sometimes subs in. So it's the CFO strategy. What is Stellar playing in solo queue? I mean, I just checked. They're gonna be choosing blue side, but I just checked Hero's account. And Stellar plays there you go. And Stellar plays the Shen. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. There you go. A lot of Ornn as well. Like a lot of Ornn. Wait, too much Ornn. He played the Shen 21 hours ago. And went 3-5-9. Okay, that's he lost. He played with Smash. Okay, he played against the... Okay, this guy played against the Shy. Even though the Shy was mid lane. On Azir. Okay, that's a... You know what? Whatever. That game doesn't count. He was practicing the Shen, and I want to see the Shen in this game as well against GAM. That's what I want. Give me the Shen. That is the only way to win. I see in the script. Okay, they're in draft. Is there a Shen? Shen. I say they're in draft. You cannot hide this. You cannot hide this again away from me. What is this song? What is the song? I see they're in draft. Show me the draft. Show me a secret LCP. As we are in draft. There we go. So, we have mostly the same bands. And it seems like there's a bit of a mental game going on, because now GAM either needs to ban the Smother, I feel like, or the Nocturne. If Nocturne is not banned here, I would assume he's just immediately gonna go for that. Let's see. Nocturne is up. As a reminder, so far only VCS teams have picked the Nocturne 7 times and won 6 times out of them. This is gonna be the 8th time. Let's see if that insane win streak is still keep going. There is the Nocturne. The VCS teams love the Nocturne. This is gonna be first pick for TSW. I'm loving this so far. Let me see what is the response for GAM. As a reminder, there is still the Smother available. Last time around, I feel like Artemis had quite a performance thanks to the... Last time around... Okay, never mind. Last time around, it was the scale. This time around, they're gonna be going for the combo, Desire Con, which is really good, by the way, against the Nocturne. Zaya is one of the safest ADCs in the game, so I definitely like this one. And there's Ari, kind of normal pick together with the Nocturne. Obviously, you can go for the charms just from the shadows as well if you really want to. I feel like that's still gonna be pretty hard to hit the Zaya, but I mean, eventually, with enough CC, might be taking her down. Now, TSW, they might be going for the Smother here. Do you want, or the Shen as well? Actually, oh, wait, Shen would be must. Okay, there's the Kaisa. No Smother, no Smother. Thank you guys, no Smother. So they're not gonna be going for the top lane for now. Let's see what GAM decides on. Are they gonna lock in something for Levi? Or is it top lane time? I feel like Gragas is a pretty normal, not like normal, it's not that popular, but a pretty good at least counter to the Nocturne. I'm not necessarily sure if Kiaya really plays that one, but it's just gonna be Sion. Another tanky boy on the top side. I guess still technically could be the Gragas mid lane, but it has been a long time since you've seen that one. Oh, is it gonna be the Yorick ban from GAM? That is very understandable. I might be even expecting a Shen ban from GAM in the next one. But I feel like if the Shen is up, that is still such a massive pick for TSC potentially. As GAM, they still need a mid laner and a jungler. What are they gonna be banning out from Levi? Last time around there was an off ban, and same goes for here as well. They do not want these hard carry champions on Levi's hand. I feel like GAM should just ban the Shen. The Aatrox though, okay. Aatrox was... Oh, this is 25.10. I mean, Aatrox is still strong, but this is not before the changes, right? I don't know. Who else to ban here? The Viego ban. That was something else I was thinking of. Nofri and Viego are still these hyper carry champions, and in the end, Levi just go for the Xunjiao. The S3, pick the Shen. That is what I want. The Shen. Shen, and I don't even know, like Rel or someone. I feel like Rel could be pretty good against the Shen and the Xunjiao. Maybe Leona if you want that like massive range with the ultimate, I don't know. I definitely want the Shen though. Shen. Oh, the Nico! I forgot about Nico. That's pretty good. Love the Nico. Yeah, the Nico Koesta lane. Just insanely strong. Like, you absolutely never gonna be winning that lane. And only needs a Shen, and I'm happy. If this is a Shen, I'm happy with TSW's draft. I feel like it's just coming, right? Like, imagine the amount of engaged power that you're having. Whenever you're having such an insane engaged composition, you just need the Shen. And there you go. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted to see. That's exactly the comp I wanted to see for TSW. And GAM is gonna be picking up the Silas though. Okay, the Silas. Now that's gonna be interesting to see. Definitely a ton of good ultimates to steal. However, I do feel like that, I mean, together. However, I do feel like that, I mean, you can steal away one strong ultimate. But all the other ultimates, like the combination of the ultimates on TSW is definitely stronger. So I like the Silas. I just don't think it's enough. I feel like TSW's comp is just so much better here. They have the Omega engaged comp together with the Shen. That is insane. That is exactly what I wanted to see. And I'm getting it. So thank you, Noel. Thank you very much. I feel like that's a... I feel like we are nearing the 1-1. I don't want to jinx anyone, but it does feel like a 1-1 to me. Okay, let's send TSW to MSI. I would assume that's what's written there. TK just liked my tweet about the... Chat, wait a second, what is this? Okay, wait a second. Why did TK like my tweet about about the co-stream? You're literally in the crowd. Why are you on your phone? Little in the crowd. Okay. How do you say this in Vietnamese? Con lei, something like that. Con lei. Con lei. Con lei. Con lei.
Minions have spawned.
Let's see if my jinxing power is stronger or not than basically one of the best Shen comps you could imagine. That is the absolute dream Shen comp that TSW is having. If they're not winning this game, I do feel like that's gonna be a 3-0 for GAM. This is the dream composition. I feel like even I cannot jinx this. Literally every single champion on beside Shen is just a massive engage champion. And when are you picking Shen? For engage comps. This is the dream team put together. The Avengers, as you say, the VCS Avengers on the TSW side. And as a reminder, out of the 7 times that Nocturne has been picked, he won 6 out of them. So pretty high win rate. And the only thing that maybe not really going for Stella for now is the laning. I mean, Cyan also not necessarily gonna be the best laner, as in the sense just like 1v1ing you, at least at this stage. For Shen's laning also, I mean, not the best among top laners. It's not bad, but like, obviously it's not necessarily his best, but it's not necessarily his best trait. There's definitely the R button. That is the reason that he is popping up. That is the reason that the top laners are so obsessed with Shen right now. And we'll see how this one goes. I'm just saying, this is like if Stellar is not winning this one, he's getting pretty low points from me. This is like the absolute best game to have when you're Shen. Like, you queue up into this game, you solo queue, and you're the happiest person on the earth. Right? Yes, that's not an early comp. Sorry. That's absolutely not an early comp. There is a heavy engage comp with the Shen. But the Kai'Sa scaling is really insane. Jesus. Even Ori is gonna be fine. With the Melagians, like, she's absolutely gonna be fine in the mid game. It's more like a mid game comp, but the Kai'Sa is gonna be scaling super well. But this is more an engage comp. Okay, Stellar gonna get caught out here. You go for 40. It's not. I mean, GAM. I guess like the Sion scales well, but like, honestly, this is a really good comp. Wait a second, Elio. What? Oh my God, Elio is getting murdered here in the lane. I don't even really think that GAM would be having the late game that much. The Ori can do so much damage even to tanks these days. Like, she's just a menace when it comes to like even tanks. And then there's also obviously the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is gonna be shredding through the tanks. Levi coming in. Okay, wait a second, Levi gonna be getting an early kill on Taki. Oh my God, GAM with the early kills here. Shutting down the Nico early on is pretty important. But I do feel like, I mean, at this point, before level 6, there is still obvious a bit of a weakness on the TSW side. That is not where the comp is gonna be the strongest. So it is unfortunate, but it's absolutely not game changing. Like, no, this is still fine. As long as we're gonna be getting to level 6. He's still gonna get level 6 quite soon. Stellar is literally like a few XP away. There you go. Stellar Rocket, level 6 now. And now... Okay, where is it? Where is it on his though? Okay, he's still after this. What is he still doing? The scuttle? And after he okay, maybe that's not enough. He's still gonna be going for a pretty early dragon as well. And I think with this one, I think he should be getting the level 6, right? We'll see, but very early dragon. Love to see that one. He's still first one for TSW at just 6 minutes. And this one is his level 6. That is a big question here. I don't know, XPs or something like that. No level 6. Okay, that's no, not even close. He needs a little bit more. But as soon as level 6 is done for Histo, I feel like TSW is absolutely gonna be online. Artemis is still pretty safe. Artemis still, I feel like it's not in danger though. There is still the clans, there is still the ultimates. Very soon, not yet, but very soon there is gonna be the ultimate for him. Well, unless he just dies now. Okay, that Jesus Christ, damage. Level 6 to Histo. Immediately gonna be popped. Harvesting the Shen, joining the fight as well. I mean, Shen is pretty close, so he might be just running up, but he doesn't even need to do that. He doesn't even need to come up. Because there's a black killer to Dire, and I feel like it started. Okay, wait. Ultimate stolen. Ultimate stolen by Emo. Might be used that now. There you go. Ultimate stolen. SK also coming in. There is gotta be the Shen. There is the Shen ultimate used, but Dire is already down. Wait a second. Stellar is also down. 2 kills. Very quick to GAM. They're gonna be pretty happy with this fight. They're gonna be pretty happy with this fight. The stolen ultimate was so good from that Emo. The stolen ultimate was so good from Emo. I don't really know why Stellar ulted, if I'm being honest. I feel like that was so waste. I feel like that was a waste of an ult. Should have just give 1 kill away, but it ended up being 2 in the end. I don't know. I don't know why they did this. I mean, this is still good. I just don't understand why we Stellar ult after. It has always obviously happened. I don't know why Dire went into that. Just so obviously, like, they went in a little bit too hard. TSW, I feel like, kind of overestimating their power in this stage. Their comp is gonna be super strong early on, but like, for now, GAM is absolutely having a feast here. Nice, that's nice. Okay, I mean, to be fair, maybe they just wanna fight. It is, in the end, our VCS derby. And they just wanna fight. It seems like they just wanna fight. I'm not sure if this is great for TSW, however, now with Eddie here, that's a 1-for-1 so far. But with Eddie here, okay, there's a double for Histo somehow. Wait, okay, they're winning, I guess. Okay, Emo also gonna get feared here. Eddie is not in range though. Eddie almost, oh my god, Histo almost died there. Sure, you know what? After game 1, after we had like 0-0 for so long, both teams went like, we don't want this anymore. We are Vietnamese teams, goddammit. And now we're just having some bangers already. I mean, I take it. I mean, I do take some bangers, not gonna lie. I do wanna see some action. Action is kinda gonna be happening out TSW. I mean, Histo's ultimate is not up here, but like if Histo's ultimate is up, obviously there is some action. If there is some mess, then it's 100% gonna be helping Histo. It seems like GAM is gonna be picking up 3 grubs. It seems like GAM is gonna be picking up 3 grubs now. Another fight? Okay, that's what I wanna see. Come on, Histo, you have ultimate now. I feel like if there are messy fights, they're just gonna be better for TSW. Because obviously they have the Shen, you can just always like kind of help out others with the TP ult. There's obviously gonna be Histo's ultimate, which causes even more chaos. If there are messy fights, that's better for TSW. And I'm not against that. They're a bit of a behind. And I'm not against that. Yeah. TSW gonna be a bit behind, however. At least they were able to get the... Wait, we got 2 groups? Wait, what? GAM... Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Why did I think that GAM has 2 already? I guess I don't... I guess TSW got 2 of them, sure. One more dragon, and they have at least one of the... One more dragon, and they have the objective feat. Sure. And it does feel like that they really want that dragon. I feel like... what is it? What even would be good dragon for them? Maybe Hextech would be... Maybe Hextech would be good for them once again. Just being able to slow the enemy down with like a Ori, just always poking as well as the Kaisa. Even the Nico can kind of poke. But Levi knows this one. However, is it enough? But Levi is gonna be the one who's starting it. GAM members gathering around the dragon, but Histo's ultimate is off. Okay, are they just not believe it? I mean... What? Wait, I feel like they could have fought for this one. Wait, I mean, they have Shen ultimate... Okay, there's a Hextech, that's pretty good for a TSW by the way, but like, there gonna be just one dragon up? I feel like they could have fought for this one, no? Am I crazy? They had the Nocturne ultimate, they had the Shen ultimate, like every single ultimate was offered them. They're winning these fights. And now they're gonna be using it on a single target here. I mean, they're gonna be getting the kill. Sure, Histo is gonna be the one picking it up, but like, I feel like at the dragon they could have fought as well. I mean, this is safer, I guess. But aren't they... But isn't it TSW with the Nocturne who won the messy fights? I don't even know anymore. Ori got the Malignance at least, so... I mean, there is that. But I have so many questions. TSW, I feel like TSW is not really playing as well as during the regular season. GAM is definitely a lot more stable. They had so many shaky games during regular season. Artemis is gonna get at least part of that. Oh my god, Evo is gonna get chunked down on the side. Have you guys seen that? Artemis damage is so insane with the Malignance. GAM really looking for a pick here in the jungle. But I do feel like that's just better for Histo, right? I mean, his ultimate is gonna be back up now. And despite that, TSW is playing super safe. I mean, I guess like they're off in gold as well. So they're not really in the rush to anything. Harold is not gonna be off for like 1.5 more minutes. I guess it's fine to play slow. But at least they should be just pushing for one threat for defeat. Oh wait, no, they're not even having the third objective, never mind. I forgot about a dragon. Okay, Otacon is gonna be on the bot side. I just seen that Otacon is gonna be on the bot. After the early game, I kinda spoke too soon. Not much action has been happening since then. Somehow TSW slowed down, which I don't understand because I would feel like that they have a comp that just wanna fight. Whenever the Shen and Nocturne ultimate is up, I don't understand why they're not fighting. Even fights that I think are winnable for them, absolutely. But they're gonna be doing better for now. Really, Sion is the only one from GAM who's having a lead. Despite the fact that he's having quite a big lead. I feel like that's not too important for the Shen. The most important part of Shen is the ultimate, and he can use that one regardless of how much he's behind to the Sion. And now there's Herald. Immediate start up by GAM. Let's see if TSW will be going for that. TSW has not really been proactive, but GAM kind of taking that position now. Oh my god, they just have so many members. I don't feel like TSW can fight this one. I mean, I did say that there is no chance. The only time that I'm like, maybe they cannot fight this one is the only time they're going in. There is no freaking chance. However, maybe they're still winning this one. That was a nice Nico ultimate. Kia is gonna be super low here. Stella Rosso here with the ultimate. And now Levi is gonna be dealing the damage to the ID. Had to use the ultimate, but he's still gonna be super low here. There's a stun. There's a stun so good from Taki. Somehow just keeping them alive. There's a TP from Dire coming. Dire is also super low. What is happening here? Okay, this fight is absolutely crazy here. Emo is gonna be super low as well. There's the top of Artemis. And TSW is still fighting. There's the trip of Artemis. What? They're crazy. Why did Dire TP in? Wait, what? Dire TP in like with no health. What was happening here? TSW, what the hell was happening? Oh my god, oh my god. What? This is that only fight and I was like, maybe they should not fight this. There are so many members, but like, oh my god. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at this point. Stellar, pretty nice with the shield. I don't know how no members died here. But to be fair, I feel like that especially Nico did a pretty good job at just like stunning up GAM members. I don't understand this part. Why are you going in? Why are you going in? Stellar and Histo. Why are you going in, guys? And also, what happened here? So Dire. Why did... Now GAM is gonna be getting another dragon here. Yeah, this is a 3-0. Chat, I honestly feel like it's a 3-0 now. Jesus Christ, GAM is absolutely playing with their food here. TS3 has the dream comp. And GAM somehow still finds the angles. TS3 just scared to fight. Like, they should be fighting. This is a heavy engaged comp with the Shan. They should be going in. Should, like, go in this person. Bam. And they're not doing that. Instead, it's somehow GAM, who are always, like, kind of forced out the fights, and they're winning them. So, I mean, I really feel like GAM is just finding their mood here. It really feels like somehow just the fuel ran out for TS3. They look like our second best team for the most part of the split. But coming into playoffs, first they lost to Talon. Talon, who absolutely leveled up, by the way, there. And it's really looking like they might be losing to GAM as well, who also, I feel like, leveled up compared to the regular season. This team so proactive. Emo, by the way, I have to shout this guy out. Such an insane performance ever since the first time he was subbed in. And obviously Levi. I mean, Levi is just Levi. There is gonna be the real ultimate. This is not the stolen, I'm fairly certain. The real ultimate being used. And Stellar might be able to take down Emo. But Emo is still up and alive. And Emo is finally taken down. But to what degree? But to what cost? Okay, there's 3 members from the TSC. They're probably winning this fight now. Are they? Okay, there's gonna be the kill for Stellar. Messy fights. Messy fights. Actually, that's what TSV needs. That's what TSV needs. That's what they have been needing for so long. And there's gonna be a kill traded. That's fine. That's gonna be 2 plus 3 in the end. 2 deaths on TSV side, but 3 kills for them. This is good. Silent ulting. Okay, silent ulting for what? Oh no, Taki. Oh. Yep, that's a 3-0. Chat, that's a 3-0. It's GAM time, baby. It is GAM time. Oh no, TS is legitimately looking like tilted. They legitimately looking tilted here. Artemis is just gonna get stronger, by the way. One of the safest ADCs in the Zaya. And that was my issue, like even challenging to get real Artemis, like how to take the Zaya down. And I mean, what was Taki doing here? The gold lead is not that much in favor of GAM. The gold lead is actually not that bad. It's like somewhat equal, like not even somewhat equal, not even 1k. So I don't really think that's mainly an issue. The issue comes when you like look at the lanes. The most gold lead for TSV is on the Nico, who is, don't get me wrong, I like Nico, but like, still a support. then the most gold for GAM is on Artemis, who's a Zaya. One of the strongest ADCs, at least the safest ADCs in the game against the heavy engaged comp. Yep, that's why I think it's GG. I had so much faith in the TSW comp, but GAM is doing everything perfectly here. Also gonna be getting... they already got a defeat, never mind. They got a defeat long time ago. And what can TSW do here? They have nothing to play for. Their engages are falling apart. I really haven't seen any good one in a while. It does feel like they're just scared to fight. Like genuinely, this is the... Like genuinely, so many times I was like, just go in. It's so easy, just one button, go in. And then didn't. I don't know, maybe games 3 they can pick up the Smolder finally. That's you don't have to go in with that pick. You don't have to go in with Smolder. With Smolder, you just need to farm. Maybe that's what they need. Maybe that's what they need. But for now, I am just sad to see TSV in this shape. It is not the same team, I think, that we have seen throughout the split. The team who was so proactive every single game they played. And GAM, they gotta be on the soul point. Hextech soul point as well. Obviously, that's pretty insane when you have a Zaya. And now, Taki coming in with the engage, but like, the engage is so... No, oh my god, it's not in sync. Wait, what the... What? Have you... Wait, whoa, oh my god. Jesus Christ, that is not in sync by any means. Holy moly. Like, Taki went in, but like, even 2 seconds later was the Nocturne ultimate in. At least like Eddie is able to get a few kills where I feel like Artemis might be going down in the discipline and shut down go to Eddie, but that is the most that they can get. They're gonna be losing Otacon as well. They lost once another dragon. It's gonna be Dragon Soul Point for GAM. Artemis now has the freaking IE. Good luck with that. It is so disjointed. This is not like the CFO Shen, you know, when there was also Camille. That was always on point. Honkyu with the Camille jumping in. And there was also and the Shen was also coming, and the Shen was always just coming in. It is not that situation. It is just so disjointed. What happened to my team? What happened to TSV? Pretty equal damage, actually. It's kind of weird to see that as for the damage is like pretty equal across the board. But somehow it's just like there is no joint. But somehow I really feel like there is just no synergy in like the TSV comp right now. Honestly, okay, there is a Shen. No, there is no Shen. Shen didn't even ultimate. What? What? Wait, what? What is that? What? Is this my solo queue game? What? They're just going in one by one. Oh no, that is not a good game from his though. Oh no. Okay, chat, I don't know what to say. I would say that TSV needs an easy to execute comp, but like, honestly, I thought this was an easy to execute comp. Like, what easier you need than just like one button with the Nocturne and one button with the Shen? I felt like this is easy. I don't know anymore. Maybe they really have an issue with engaging, and after not engaging for like 20 minutes, now they just decide that they're gonna be engaging one by one, which is not how you should do it. Oh no, this is just sad to see. GAM is absolutely destroying them. Artemis with the play of his life. Artemis is absolutely popping the hell off. Artemis just popping the hell off here. Absolute stellar performance, I should say, from Artemis. Now, one last engage coming in from TSV. And oh my god, the Histo ultimate was more, and the Nocturne ultimate was more or less used as defensive tools. However, now the fight is still going on. Ultimate coming in from Taki, but this is too late. Artemis is here. Artemis is healthy, and together with the other GAM members, this is GAM time, baby. He's the only one left alive. 26 minutes into the game with a very big wave here. Wait a second, Killia is laughing. Might just be the end. There is no chance. GAM is gonna be absolutely destroying TSV here. There is no way TSV losing this game. But did I say something along those lines that I think TSV 100% winning this one? Okay, that might have been a little bit of me. But I'm not taking any responsibility. No. How on earth? Levi is already out, okay? How on earth are you losing this comp in this fashion, TSV? Props to GAM. They played fantastic. But Jesus Christ, TSV. What is happening here? I mean, I feel like TK should be really happy now. This looking like a trio. I mean, I said the same thing in the CFO versus Talon match, so I don't know anymore, but it really looking like a trio, not gonna lie. Where are they gonna be bringing out? I mean, there's still the smoother angle, I guess. Like, if they really wanna go for those. Oh, okay, that's a little bit crazy on the Artemis side. I guess there is still the smoother angle. Also the Yorick, if the Yorick is not banned. But like, I just feel like TSV is not doing anything. They're just not engaging. They're not fighting when they should be stronger in these comps. They're just not doing anything. They're like, nope. This is such an explosive early game. Why they didn't keep this up? Like, yeah, of course, Levi got the first, but like right after they got like a kill onto Levi as well. This is such an explosive early game. If they keep this up, their comp is much better in these messy fights thanks to the Shen. The comp would have been so much better. I have zero idea why didn't they just do this. That was a bit too much here, I agree, but like, if they just keep the spirit up, they just win this game. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with this team. They're not looking great. And again, their comp is fine. This is like the dream. Like I said, this is the start. I feel like this is the dream comp to have. Their execution though was horrible. That's such a horribly executed comp. He still was really bad with this one, I'm gonna lie. Dyer tried his best, but like he still is not too great. Oh my god. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? But we were here before. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, chat. We were here before. CFO versus Talon. We all have thought, wow, what if? And that what if was not a what if. Okay. I'm the biggest GAM timer. I am a GAM girl for GAM 3, for GAM 3. I'm officially part of the GAM girls. It is officially GAM time here as well. Because I need a trio here. I need a trio. The Genshin special program starts in 45 minutes, guys. Oh my god, this is... Okay. Chat, I need this to end in the next 45 minutes. Already. Oh no, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be... Gam, please. Just pick the most early comp imaginable. Just pick the most early comp imaginable, Gam. But what is it then? I don't know who you pick like early comp. I don't know, Ash. Ash is not even that early champion anymore. I need this to end fast. I need this to end very fast. I love this segment. Okay, this is the GAM trio. At this point, I don't know. Maybe Taki is gonna be bringing in some of the weirder picks. Maybe Taki gonna be bringing in some of the weirder support picks. Maybe it's time for a Pike. Maybe it's time for a Morgana. Who knows? Maybe time for a Morgana. I don't know, something needs to be done because this is not looking great. Taki is playing a ton of Karma, by the way. And also ARAM, he plays a ton of ARAM. He played the Pike 2 days ago in solo queue. So there's a chance, But I feel like this chance is slipping away. Slipping away for TSW. TSW, the team whom we all thought would be 100% there at MSI. They might not even make the top 3. This is crazy. And to be fair, I don't know what happened to them. Their form is just not the same. And at the same time, the teams around them, GAM, I feel like is playing better than how they played in regular season. Talon, obviously, somehow getting the playoffs pass as per usual. And it looks like just like last split. We kind of thought that maybe Vikings would be the challenger. This brand new team, this brand new team, one of the guest teams, were like, okay, maybe they're gonna be there. But nope, they also got shot down by Talon. And it seems like TSV, this small team, one of the guest teams, we might have had an underdog story in the making, but it seems like GAM is just gonna be shutting it down. And in the end, we would be just getting the big 3. GAM, Talon, and CFO. The more things change, the more they stay the same, is what the people say. This might be what we're getting, guys. Okay, we need to end this game in 23. So if we get into draft now, in 2 minutes, and draft takes 10 minutes, we have 30 minutes, okay. The game has chat. The game needs to be less than 20 minutes. Because I need to watch the Genshin special program after. Alright, chat. The game needs to be 20. Okay, I'm gonna. Alrighty, guys. Okay. I need to write my friends. No spoilers about the for me. I will launch it later, likely since LCP. Okay, I need to write my friends. Do not freaking spoil the special program for me. Okay, let's get ready. Are we in draft? No draft yet. Okay, I'm looking happy. GAM is very happy. TSW, no more chances for ya. No more chances for TSW. It is time to show that you have it. And RS, RS is coming back in. Not back, sorry. And RS is coming in for GAM. Okay, they pull in a CFO. Emo had such a fantastic series so far, but GAM goes like, RS, you're also getting paid. Come in here. Let's maybe finish up this series on game 3. They pull in a CFO. This is not performance based, by the way. Emo had a really good game too as well. Game 1 as well was pretty good. Is TSW gonna be choosing red side? Okay, counter big time, I guess. A lot of stuff are happening right now. Coming to game 3, I feel like TSW panicking a little bit here. While on the GAM side, they kind of just like chilling. They're like, let's get in RS as well. Let's play him too, potentially letting him finish off this series. What did RS play in solo queue? Maybe there's gonna be a little bit of a hint why he's here. Any mid lane. Zoe. And Smother. Okay. He played Mal. Vladimir. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yep, okay, this guy literally plays everything. Okay, never mind then. We have zero idea what this guy's gonna be playing. He plays literally everything. He played some of the wildest mid lane picks these days. Okay, I see the draft. Get us into there. Okay, chat. At 2, there's a Genshin stream. Somehow, I have to finish until then. Go. Be faster. I'm probably just gonna be watching it back. Like I'm not gonna be that mad if this like not ending that fast, but I'm probably gonna be watching that back as like a replay or something, and just like have my reactions there. But I just have to like shut off Twitter. I'm sorry, Twitter, but if this game goes on for more than half an hour, I just have to shut you guys off because I just cannot let myself get spoiled. Okay, there is it. Whatever, stop yapping. There is the draft. Finally, draft. What do we have in here? Nidalee ban against Tyler. I mean, that is a good one. He was a pretty good in the league, not gonna lie. But Aura's gonna be first picking the Azir. I literally just talked about how many cool champions RS was playing in solo queue, and nope, first pick Azir. Well, Jesus Christ, that's already not a good sign. But to be fair, I mean, GAM is just looking so incredibly strong. Oh, there's an Annie for Dire. Wait, it is literally the exact opposite that I was talking about. I was talking about how RS was playing. Oh my, what is happening? And now he's, Jesus, slow down. Gee, what is happening here? This is too fast for my brain. I'm a boomer. Anytime. So, there is gonna be Dire's Annie. That's cooking. We're already in a cooking territory. He's still gonna be getting a carry jungler in the Viego. And there's also a bit of an early pressure for the Yorick. Not the Yorick, sorry. And there's also the Renekton picked. Sorry. And there's also Renekton picked for Kiaya. I feel like the Renekton was picked for Kiaya because they don't want TSW to pick up the Yorick. But I mean, if you take a look at Stellar's solo queue account, he was somehow spamming the Cassante, and he's gonna be picking up the Cassante as well, so doesn't really matter. I have no idea what to think for now. This seems like a pretty normal comp on both sides. I mean, as normal as you can get, I guess. A lot of firepower on TSV. I have to say, maybe I'm liking TSV's comp a bit more. There's obviously a bit... I always like carry junglers, and also Annie is insanely strong right now. She's dealing a lot of damage as well, but like obviously her stuns are insane with the T-burst. Cassante, but he's still pretty good. Still can do Cassante things. He's just not as super OP as he was. The big question for me is the ADCs. I mean, that is a big question for everyone. Oh, the bot side is still not picked. Almost 3-1. I don't know. We'll see, depending on the bot side. What is Eddie gonna be picking up here? I feel like TSC were so adamant on fighting. They just try to dodge every single fight. If you wanna dodge every fight, you have to just go for the Smother. I feel like Smother may be fine. The Misfortune, I don't know. It's not necessarily the best one. Maybe together with the Annie, actually not too bad. But GAM is having, I feel like, a much easier comp. Like GAM's comp is just super easy. It's like, you know, go in, pick up on someone, pick up his corner, go for the shuffle. There's the Jean who just dealing the damage from far above. There's also the Rel who can like shred or just even like go in the Misfortune if she's ulting maybe. And that's why the Alistar, that's just an Alistar for TSV. I feel like, yeah, together with the Misfortune, that makes sense. But even then, I really feel like this is a much better comp for GAM. Even though I like pieces from TSV, like the Annie, I really like. Misfortune Alistar is like pretty good together with the Annie. That's like a really good trio. But like, but I'm looking at the GAM comp. There is the Renekton who can flank the Misfortune, or like Skarner who can all the Misfortune. There's Ozzy who can just shuffle the Misfortune. There is the Jean who can all the Misfortune. There's the Rel who can also just ult or even like shred the Misfortune. You know what I mean? I feel like this is such a bad game for Eddie. This is gonna be such a hard game for Eddie. And I mean, I don't know if TSC could pull this off. They looked a little bit shaky in the games beforehand. And I don't know if this is the time when they're waking up. Maybe, but maybe not. We will see. We will see. As one more time. Is it GAM time or is it TSV calling? Just like, let's go TSV. I know that much. Which is gonna be at the start of Split 2, not even the start. At the end of Split 2 regular season, most people would have said that TSV is making MSI. Most people, most analysts, most co-streamers, almost every single person was like, this is a done deal. Almost every single person at the end of the regular season was like, This is a done deal. CFO gets to MSI, and most likely also there's gonna be TSW there. We were like, maybe Talent wakes up, which they did, so that came true. But at least I think people kind of thought that it would be TSW as in our top 3 team. They might not even make top 3. GAM is gonna be 1 game away. Is it an upset? Kinda, I guess. Is it? Not really. I don't know. But what's more important than anything that I said before? What's more important than the power But what's more important is that I really hope that this game ends in 30 minutes, because the Genshin livestream starts in 30 minutes and I really need to watch that one. Okay, please, come on, 5. Yes, that's what I want. Early game, yeah, that's what I want. GAM, just level 1. Go for level 1s. Go for level 1s. Oh my god, they might be going for that. That's what I want. I want action, and I want a 30-minute game. I want constant action. Jesus Christ, they're actually going for that. They're actually going for that. I was a little bit joking around, but you know what? You know what? First, what goes to Elio? That's not the greatest. Elio also got one that's a little bit better so far for TSW, but not for too long. As GAM also getting a 1 kill onto Artemis. Are they gonna go for more? I feel like Dyer is still. I mean, that is a lot of health, and one single person cannot take this as much. Taki though, is he gonna be going for? Okay, that's execute, right? Yeah. Okay. You know what? I mean, I did say that I want a fast game. They're kind of marching towards a fast game. I'm not complaining. I wanted some fiesta, and that's exactly what's happening here. GAM with a much better start here. Already a little bit of an early lead for the Jhin. Actually, no, never mind, because Eddie also got a kill. But like, no, this little bit lead, yeah. Already. Not gonna lie, it is a bit crazy to stick around for so long. I don't even know why TSW thought this is a great idea. I mean, the misfortune passive, I guess there it is, but like, obviously the Jhin is gonna be starting with the Q, so the Jhin is just gonna do so much damage. I had no idea why they started it like that. That is another weird decision of TSW. Whenever they should not fight, they're fighting. Whenever they 100% would be winning a fight, they're just not engaging. I don't know what's up with them. Sometimes I really don't understand. Is it this trio? Okay, Kiaya versus Stellar on the top side. Stellar still stays in. The Renekton must pick because I feel like that they're kind of... The Renekton must pick because I feel like GAM was kind of afraid that the Yorick would be coming from TSV. Well, let's see how this Cassandra is going to be faring in this matchup. Okay, Dyer. Dyer. What are you doing here, Dyer? I mean, he's a little bit safer, understandable. I guess like... I mean, Aura is gonna be stronger even before level 6, but Dyer definitely needs to wait. Turret dive coming in from Kiaya. And Levi as well. Wait. Wait. No way. No way. What? Am I literally just jinxing the teams, by the way? Am I literally just jinxing them? Is this now the third time in a row when I was like, oh, this team is 100% winning? And then literally right after, an unexplainable, absolutely unexpected throw is happening. That is literally the third time in a row. What? There is no freaking chance. I guess that's why Stellar was spamming the solo Q. I guess that's why Stella was spamming the Cassante in the solo queue. Seems like he's good on the Cassante. Okay, what is happening here? Maybe TSW is winning. I shouldn't say anything like that anymore. I would be just jinxing it back and forth. That's what I would do. I would just jinx this team, then I was like, okay, the other one is gonna be winning, then I would be jinxing them. It would be a throw fest. But the game is like pretty equal for now. He's still once again gonna be trying to go for a very early dragon. Remember, this was his plan. Remember, even last game, this was his plan. It just after the first dragon, he couldn't pick up anyone else. And can he pick this up even? That is a good question, as there's gonna be a collapse coming in from GAM. All the 5 members, almost all the 4 at least, is here for GAM. This should be so much better, but there comes in Dire. Dire's ultimate is so good to T-Burst! T-Burst! T-Burst is not used, by the way. I'm sorry, that was not even a T-Burst. That was just the storm by itself, but now there's T-Burst. T-Burst! T-Burst! Dire is down. Dire is down. T-Burst is gonna be losing health so much. There's a double kill somehow for Artemis. Wait a second. What is happening with Jean? Is Jean just popping off, kinda? Okay, I guess. Surely, what the... What are these fights? What? Okay, surely Stellar is now getting a solo bolo as well, I guess. Or no? What? Okay, I need a replay. I need a replay. What was happening here? I'm losing my mind. Nice engage from Elio. At this point, oh, never. Oh, that was such a nice headbutt from Taki, actually. Wait a second, I haven't noticed that one. Nice headbutt from him. But what happened after? Let's keep an eye on Artemis. Oh, wait, Artemis is, I mean, kind of tagged now by Eddie. But, like, Artemis is able to just free reign around. Like, he was able to do whatever he wanted. Okay, I guess the dream was kind of left untouched. Okay. This is not the worst fight from either team, to be honest. I mean, it does feel like that Taki kind of saved that play for TSW. Okay, now Taki saved that last play. I literally just said what he did. Can he do it once again? Now, there is nothing is happening. And this Grob's gonna be picked up by TSW. Are we really seeing a comeback? I mean, we've seen the reverse sweep once already in the LCP. Because now there is a bit of a fight coming in for the Grubs. Now Taki going in together with T-Burst. And they're gonna be striking down Elio. He's down. He's done. There's Reset City. There's Reset City coming in. And that's gonna be enough of a deterrent for GAM to leave the Grubs alone. 3 Grubs for TSW. There's no chance. There is 0% chance that we're actually gonna be seeing TS winning this game. I'm trying to test out my powers, you know. I'm just... There is no way. This is well done. I mean, Taki and Dyer, look at them. Bam and T-Burst and bam, 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 bam. And this is a really strong combo. I mean, when I said that I feel like GAM is winning the draft, I didn't necessarily mean that combo. I just felt like that so far TSW was so afraid to fight. I mean, if they can fix that, aspect and just somehow the Viego would always go in followed by Taki and like they have these insane engages, I can definitely see them winning. It's like not a lost game, not a lost match either. But game 1 and 2, they were absolutely not... but after game 1 and 2, I just cannot believe it for now. Maybe I'm gonna be changing eventually. For now though, it's not happening, I'm sorry. I need more to believe. I need more to believe. Give me more TSW. I want this team to be at MSI. I love TSW. I want this team to be at MSI. But GAM as well. I feel like GAM is just having a resurgence. They have looked pretty bad during the season, but it got better, and I feel like especially Levi now is gluing together this team. I mean, both Emo and RS actually had pretty good games. Emo coming in hot. I feel like his performance in his games are pretty good. So I don't know. I want both teams in MSI. I know it's impossible, unfortunately. Okay, the game is slowing down. The game is once again slowing down a little. Dragon is spawning. What kind of soul are we getting? And more importantly, can he still finally get this one? Last time around, remember, Levi absolutely stormed them. I feel like that was the second dragon, right? That was like one of the big mistakes that TSW made. This time around though, not the case. It'll be pretty fast, and what do we have? Another hex tech! Okay, it's 3. The first one was also hex tech, right? We have so many hex techs today. It's a hex tech kind of day. Hex tag it is. And honestly, Eddie would really like... And Eddie kind of would like the hex tag still. I mean, there is that. Just stone, slow. With the hex tech soul, it would be quite a crazy TSW comp. And once again, I do think that their comp is absolutely winnable. They just need to be more aggressive. Taki just needs to go in, headbutt into Eddie's ultimate, into also just using up any ultimate as well. Just burst it up. You use all of that. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Stun is not available. Had to flash out, but that's a nice flash out from the shuffle. The bit of a help from Taki, and Dyer still need to build up the passive for the stun. But it seems like Levi also deciding to just leave it as it is. Alright, wait, what's up? Oh my god, oh, chat. I'm gonna close all my social media right now. I'm getting spoilers for Genshin. I'm getting the spoilers for the Genshin stream. I'm closing down all my social media. And I'm gonna watch the Genshin stream after this game is over. I mean, after the match is over. I'm closing down all my social... Bye-bye Twitter. I'm not gonna be Twitter. Okay, I closed down all my social media and all the chatting apps. I don't need any spoilers. I'm just focusing on this game. I got distracted so many times. Okay, chat. This is a pretty equal game. I mean, there is some... I guess the fact that the Viego is a little bit up is better for TSW. Reset city can always be a problem. But I don't know. Did this team really just change from after game 2? Did this team really just change after game 2? Their biggest issues were the mid games. And now we are entering such mid game. There is gonna be a Herald spawning soon as well. We will need to see if they are gonna have the same mistakes or not. We will see if they have the same mistakes there or not, as they need to be a bit more aggressive. Okay, that's a pretty nice ultimatum. Got cancelled. At least they were able to take down the Renekton to like half health. Gonna be forcing out the teleport at least. Unless the Renekton just takes around. I guess like ultimate still available. Never mind. It wasn't that great then. As now, oh my god, the flash, Taki. Oh my god, Taki kind of trolled Dyer here. This is GG. Taki kind of trolled Dyer. Oh, no. Or wait, that was not even Taki. Wait a second, that was Levi. Wait a second, I was wrong. Can we get a replay? Okay, Gary's just also taking the turret, by the way. Like, yeah, they're just generating gold like crazy. Can we get a replay of that? Wait, I see the flash. I thought that it was Taki who was flashing, but it was Levi who was flashing. What the hell? Okay, we see the replay, I think, very soon, but before that, who's getting this Herald? I mean, Levi so far had such an insane performance. I mean, Levi so far, that was a pretty nice play from him. Taki also gonna be stunned here, had to pop the ultimate, and while the Herald is gonna be resetting, it seems like the attention is now turning on to the champions. There's a very low members on the TSV side, and there is Elio also going in from GAM. Sorry, the Reset City coming in. Reset City, can you save the game still? Reset City gets the second one. There's the Jin now. Jin can stun people, and while Taki's life is probably gonna be sacrificed here. Reset City, can you go for more? Reset City is gonna be missing the stun, and that's it for now. I think that's gonna be a 2 for 2. Replay time. Replay. Show me replay. I mean, to be fair, the whole thing started with Dyer being down. I mean, this is still better for GAM, don't get me wrong. But, oh, is it the first replay? No, the second one. So we're not going to be seeing Levi's flash out. But you guys, if you watch the post-production, you're going to be seeing, I'm going to be replaying it for you. When Levi was the one who was flashing over Taki, I thought that was Taki, but that was Levi. Such a good flash. Back to live, back to the replay, and back to the live on the picture-in-picture. There is gonna be the Herald yoing it away by TSV, it seems to be the case. Yeah, TSV just gets the Herald, why not? Alright, TSV. The match is still close. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having CFO versus Talon flashbacks. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm not saying that the score will be the same. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to jinx anyone. Alright? I'm just saying. And also there is no Senna here. Smolder rather. And also there is no Smolder here for Eddie, who could just come online suddenly. So it's not the same case. I'm just having similar vibes. We are in game 3. Potentially the last game from TSV. And they are not looking the best, but the game is close. That is the feeling that I'm getting. I don't mean to jinx anyone. I would never do that. I would never do jinxing such as I think GAM is going to be winning this game because they have the gold lead. Or because such things as the Scanner. Scanner is very strong. Actually, the Jin might be scaling pretty good. The Jin damage is gonna be really insane. If the Jin is alive, I feel like GAM is gonna be winning. If TSV takes down Jin, I feel like they're winning. That is the key part here. And also RS, I mean RS's ultimate is gonna be key. Oh, Dragon Fight! There you go! Teleport coming in from TSV. Elio is gonna be a bit low here. But it seems like GAM is gonna be deciding to rather just leave. That would be the soul point for TSV. Can they finally get a soul point? The dragon play was pretty good in the early stages, but like mid-game, they completely lost it. This time around, Hex Tag Dragon soul point for TSV, finally. Is it finally the game that they closed it out? That they're finally winning against GAM? I don't wanna jinx them. But oh boy, it does feel like the TSV is finally kind of waking up, but they're still behind. That is my only issue. They're still behind. If you look at the goal chart, 2000. Not the most, but like somewhat sizable. I'm not sure how TSV can deal with that. But I feel like any still gonna be pretty strong despite the massive lead that the Aussie is having. And a misfortune. I mean, if there is a good Aussie setup, I mean, if there is a good Alistar setup, I do feel like that she can also do some damage. As TSV needs some gold, and that gold is gonna be coming in the form of a turret now. That's gonna be their first turret taken. Or they're gonna go for the second one as well. I mean, they can go for the charge. I'm not sure this is enough for... No. Just disengage. Way too dangerous. Just disengage. Okay, yeah. Very cheeky flank, maybe? I don't even know he knows what he wants. Atakan on the top side. And if I'm gonna go for an Atatakan. Artemis meanwhile lost Whisper. Making sure that he's gonna be able to take down Stellar pretty fast. Make sure that this... Wait, surely... Please, do not start it. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's still... Do not start it. I don't think you can start it. So you're gonna be throwing this game away if you do so. What is happening? Oh my god, they're gonna be fighting now. Is it not? Okay, there's a headbutt. A little bit missing. There's a headbutt. Elio had to flash out, so you got Elio's flash. That's really good. Is it enough? Oh no, do not go for Otacon. I know you guys want to go for the Otacon, but just let's calm down here a little. You don't have to go for the Otacon. You can also wait a little bit. What is happening here? What are we waiting for? I mean, I don't know, Dragon? We're waiting for a TP from the Annie. Annie, there you go. The flash available. Not gonna go for the flash. Rather would go around. Annie is so far, baby. What is she waiting for? I mean, I guess Levi is just gonna be dead. Sure. I guess it's Annie just, you know, coming in front seat IMAX. Annie coming in front seat IMAX cinema, watching as Levi is dead. But also, they just miss Kia is gonna be getting maybe a whole turret there. What is happening with the macro? I mean, Kia also has TP if things go wrong here, but like, they're already going wrong! They're already super wrong! Oh no, auto control. Oh no, Kia TP. Kia would rather go for the turret than Otacon. I mean, maybe it's worth. I don't know, there is Otacon taken by TSW. Maybe it's worth, I don't know. Turret for GAM now, it's gonna be their third one. The gold lead is gonna be in their favor, but like giving away Otacon. Also, Levi was down there. Maybe that's the reason they were like, okay, let's just rather pick up a turret. Not necessarily a bad call, but like, I also don't understand why Dyer had to TP down. More of a precaution, I guess, but I mean, he just watched. Dyer now on the top said, no TP. There's that as well. I'm gonna be staying there. Dyer gonna be on the top side, but there is no TP anymore left for him. And there's a recall coming in. They really need to get around the dragon. That is the big fight. I feel like the game is somewhat equal. There's a tiny bit of a lead for GAM, but it really feels, besides that, just absolutely equal. Oh my god. I mean, the Annie is kind of a support champion, yeah. Reset's a lot. Yeah. The constant damage is kind of crazy though, not gonna lie. As now, this is the fight. I do feel like this is the fight that's gonna be deciding the game. Taki going in. Taki kind of channeling this together with Eddie's ultimate, not doing much. However, oh my god, the stun! The stun! Stun into stun. The Skarner stun and the Annie stun. Both of them hitting. However, Reset City going on. Reset City might just be saving this game. Can we get another Reset City here? He's still now not in the Reset City form. Or rather in the Reset City form because he's, you know what I mean. A lot of things have happened and I yapped a lot, but like there is just one single kill. Just Elio is dead, no one else. However, the health bars are not the healthiest for GAM, and TSW decides that they are the worthy. And TSW gonna be getting the Hextech Dragon Soul. They're getting a soul for free. I feel it. This is such a weird fight. I feel like at this point, TSW kind of screwed this up. I don't like the misfortune, and this is a perfect example why. There was a double stun, T-Burst plus the Skarner. They stick together for a while there. I feel like after Elio died, just because RS was like super low, they were kind of afraid. What was that? I don't know. I feel like GAM should have just voted a little bit more. They gave up on it like so early. And now, Hextech Soul for TS3. Potentially a Baron as well. And TS3. Hextech Soul for them. Potentially Dragon soon. And I do feel like that I cannot watch the Genshin stream live. I closed off all my social media. I don't want to get spoiled. I'm gonna react into that live. I'm not on this channel, but on my personal channel. Nonetheless, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I feel like this is not over just yet. TSW looked at what CFO has done against Helen. Looked at that as inspiration. And it seems like, I'm not sure if we're gonna be getting game 3s. Or like 5s. And I'm not sure if we will be getting game 5s. I don't want to jinx or I don't want to say anything. All I'm saying, it's looking like that at least, we're not gonna go into the night without a game 4. At least we're gonna be having a game. At least we're gonna be having a series on our hands. It's really looking like that. However, TSW just not going for the Baron. Okay, could have been kind of funny if they're just a rush from GAM. Is it what they would be doing? I feel like that's a little bit of desperation play, but might be needed. And they're not just resetting after cleaning up the wards. Teams are being a little bit more cautious here. And I mean, Levi, you can deal as much damage as you want to Levi, but this guy is pretty strong, pretty tanky. I really thought that GAM would be fighting for the soul, so that's why I said that that fight might be the last one in the game. They just gave it up. So, I feel like this might be the last fight in the game, if there is any potential fight for the Baron. But if GAM just absolutely concedes this one as well, then maybe there's gonna be more fights. The poke from GAM is still pretty good. That is something they have for them. However, TSW, the Hextech Soul, I feel like this is just a really losing battle for GAM. They might have good poke champions, but the Hextech Soul is absolutely taking down GAM. As I mean, look at them, they're burning, they're literally burning. And every single ultimate is up for TSV. Dyer is just waiting for the perfect opportunity for the T-Burst. And when is it coming? Flash available as well. One button, and it might just be happening. There's a flash from Elio coming in. And there it is. Levi try to go in for the stun for the ultimate. However, it's just not enough. It's just not enough because the champions on TSV are just so much stronger. And they're gonna be cleaning up GAM. And chat, this is not over. TSV are not gonna be giving it up. As they have the wave, they have the time. Artemis also gonna be going down. He's still gonna be picking that up with the reset here. And this is not over. TSV are gonna be bringing us to game 4. They have done it. And it's not over. They have done it. No 3-0s here. No 3-0s in the LCP. We're better than that. We're not LCS. And now, at least game 4 is guaranteed. Still, there are still more things to catch up. There are still more games to win. There are still more obstacles for TSV. But they're not giving up. What a game. What a game. What a game we had here, chat. I might be actually bringing up some food, by the way. I mean, I'm not gonna be watching the Against You stream now. That's guaranteed here. I might be bringing up some food, by the way, just so, you know, eating. Check my hands. I still got my hands. There might be a Alright, chat, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. By the way, I'm actually leaving, but I'm leaving to get some food. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. That was a good one, though. I'll be right back, I'll be right back, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm gonna have a mukbang. I'm also gonna be grabbing my cat. I'm gonna be having a mukbang here soon, as we're entering game 4. There are less and less champions available, so it should be pretty fun. But I'll be right back. Oops. Right back.
Blue team double kill. Red team red team double kill.
Feeling fine when times are high. Moving quick before the river runs dry. Ain't no start without an end. Who knows if it's a heaven sent? Every cloud that's passing by can only rain for a while, so we keep holding on. All my good old friends I used to know, all the houses on the road, they come and go, 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 come and go, go. They come and go, 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 come and go, go. And all these times are never coming back. But anyway, it wasn't meant to last. They come and go, 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 come and go, go. They come and
What's up? Look at this. Look at this. So good. I don't even know what is that. Yesterday we were at the restaurant. Like one of the leftovers. I have no idea what it is. Like I think like it's pork or something. Let me taste it. What is this? I think it's pork. Yeah. I don't know where is my cat. I have no idea. I wanted to. I mean, I've seen my cat downstairs. See my cat downstairs. I would just like. There. I'm gonna see the cat downstairs. I just thought she was wanna come. She didn't wanna. I don't know. Let me mukbang. So chat, what do you want us to game for? That is the big question here. What do you guys want us to game for? Remember, Smother is still up. There is still a possibility. Smother still up. I guess I could play the Zeri into him, just like in old days. But I guess, yeah, Smother still up. That was banned whenever Senna was picked. That could be an option for TSW. You know, if they don't want to fight. Just have the Smother. Just wait until 225. Could be an option. If they want more aggressive junglers. I mean, there's a chance. I don't even know who else. Nofri was always banned. I'm not sure if this is gonna keep going or not. Nofri could be as well. Aphelios. I feel like Aphelios is just dead. He got some buffs actually. Not on this patch. Not on this patch. But I feel like the next one or maybe the one after. What are the future patches? Aphelios can get some buffs. I feel like right now he's kind of dead. Jinx could be, yeah. Jinx I feel like is in a good spot. Jinx trash I could see. Though that's like more like a game 5 champion. I mean, we still have so many, like the Corki hasn't been picked, for example. Could just be a Corki when it comes to the bot laners. Who else? I mean, Ezreal was like banned in every single game. But Ezreal, Varus, if they're not banned, they also could be possible picks. Wait, Taki's little bottle is like the emote, you know, the emote with like with the horrible sound effect that I hate so much. That is Taki's mug, look at that. Vayne, I don't know. She's also not in a good spot. I feel like Jinx, Ezreal, Varus, those are the ones that are harvesting. Emo back in? No, geez, oh my god, that is dirty. That is dirty. RS came back for game 3. GAM told that they would be closing out this series with that. Now, they lost. That was not even really on RS, but to be fair, Emo, incredible player. GAM is gonna be bringing him back, hoping that this is not gonna be like the CFO situation, and hoping that this is only 4 games. This is so good. This food is so good, man. Really good. Yesterday we were like at the restaurant. I got a little drunk, not gonna lie. I got a little drunk there. but it's really good. I had like shrimps. But this is leftover from my, I think from my dad's plate or something. I think this is pork, but could be. Oh, this is pork. This has to be pork. Kind of chewy, but like not that much. Come on, give me draft. Where is the spice? Where are the Camille mid lanes? That happened game 4, by the way, if you remember. The Camille mid lane happened game 4. That's when Honky was like, Chavi, we have to go Camille. Who knows? Wait, they didn't draft? Wait, they didn't draft now? They didn't draft? Come on, don't hide it. What are you doing? I think I'm seeing a Vi ban. No, Vi was already picked this on a Vi. Oh my god, chat happens. Chat, is it Lee Sin? What's the Lee Sin ban? Oh, that was a nice drill that I was thinking of. Finally, we are gonna be in draft. Wants to get an elimination point for TSW. But every single game is gonna be the elimination point for them. So they have a lot to do, which is 2 more games, which is not that much. CFO has done it. Let's see if TSW can as well. Because once again they're gonna be on red side. What are you eating? I think it's pork. Like I'm not sure what it's called. Like it's like just like pork. It's like pork in what is the name of that? I forgot. Like the inside of it is like this yogurt, and the outside is just there's like breadcrumbs. No, it's pretty good. I'm also having a lot of mayo on it because I love mayo. The Pantheon has been banned in so many games. Now Levi first picking that, and as a reply, then it's gonna be Eddie or maybe even Dyers, maybe even Dyers, Corky, but there's also the Nofri. It was TSV themselves who banned the Nofri in so many games against Levi. They were really afraid that Levi might be picking this champ up. And now but now, this time around, it's gonna be themselves for picking the Nofri. Quite a strong start for both teams. Wait, what is Gan is gonna be going for? But what is Gan gonna be going for? The Aurora? A lot of damage there. I really like the Aurora mid. I feel like she is pretty strong. Also just the fact that you can like slow enemies down together with the Pantheon ultimate. That's pretty good in general. Another question. What are they expecting this Corky for? Another question, do they want to pick up the Varus or something like that? Or the Aatrox? ADC still has not been picked for GAM. And maybe not even for TSV though. With an Nofri, I do feel like that's gonna be a bot lane ADC Corky. So it seems like that no team has picked their ADCs yet. I kinda or maybe Corky actually. Yeah, Corky is gonna go to bot. Actually no, Corky is going to bot. Yeah. There's the Leona picked as well for Taki. I mean, there's Nofri already. I don't even know if there is any top enders with high AP left, so it's likely gonna be Corky bot lane for TSV. But with that being said, I'm really curious what GAM would be playing here as bot side. Varus, I guess, still up. Though it still could be even the Zeri. They really want to go for something like that. Maybe if TSW picks up their top laner here, then there would be more idea what to pick on the GAM side. But until then, we can just speculate. Varus mid lane, Varus is actually a pretty good top side into the Rumble. But there's like very few people play this. Like Mirvin actually playing it. the Varus top side into Rumble. That is something that the Mirvin always playing. He is really good on it, but like not many players are playing that. There's the Norbam. So what is it gonna be for TSW? I feel like they would wanna just... I feel like they would wanna pick their mid laner here. Because depending on the top, I feel like that's... Because I feel like there is still... Because I feel like depending on who's GAM's bot laner gonna be, the top laner still could be better off a Verse. And that's... Could be a mid laner, I guess. And the Varus, immediately gonna go for the Varus. I feel like that's gonna be an on-hit Varus here, but I mean, we'll see. Definitely one of the still remaining good champions. Who you could be with? I mean, the supports. There are not many left. Maybe Pyke. You know, if you wanna go really, really aggressive. There might be still a fun champs. Tomkins! Wow! When was the last time I've seen this guy? Oh my god, I don't remember the last time I've seen a Tomkins. Sorry. I don't remember the last time I've seen a Tomkins. Been very long. Now who's gonna be the top lane now? For TSV, I mean, there's still so many options. I don't really know. Jax could be Jax, yeah. Into the Aatrox, that makes sense. I feel like this. There might be a Lethality Varus still. I mean, there's that with the Galio, I guess. You would kind of an on hit against the Galio, but I mean, as for the lane and even for the Jax to a degree, I feel like we might be seeing Lethality Varus here. But the Tomkins is pretty fun. I mean, personally, I just love the Tomkins. I think Tomkins is a fun champion to play. I personally has also played a lot of Tomkins games. Pretty fun to play, pretty fun to watch. So I cannot wait to see what Elio does on the pick. I wanna eat some more pork. Do we have any pork? Is Tomkins a pig? Or not? TSV, call like. Wait, the guy just tore up. Wait, the guy just tore up the TSV sign? Is this guy a GAM fan or what's happening there? Remember the guy was played by TK. Maybe that guy was played by TK. Who knows? We are in game. Colin! 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 Eat but don't drink. Okay, chat, that's a great idea. Maybe I should just keep eating. At least while I'm eating, I'm not jinxing the teams. I feel like TSV is gonna be winning this one though. I'm not jinxing them. Wait a second. Whoa. Look at the supports. Chat, look at the supports. Both Taki and Elio has the freaking spellbook. Both supports are gonna be running the spellbook this game. Wait, that is kind of crazy. like the spellbook has way more influence. So like, I feel like the spellbook has way more value on Tahm Kench. But I mean, they're still pretty funny. I can appreciate that. Who do I support? Honestly, I've won 5 games. Like I mean, I cannot watch the Genshin thing live anymore. I'm gonna watch it on replay, like just back like the video. I just won 5 games. I won 5 games. Imagine how cool it would be if all the LCP BO5s are going in 5 games. Imagine how cool it would be. While the LCS is only having 3 games. Meanwhile, in the LCP, we only have bangers. Winning 5 games here, guys. Also, game 5 draws are always super fun. Game 5 draws are absolutely amazing. Actually, that might be the reason why they're not picking Smolder, by the way. Maybe they're like trying to save this for game 5. I do wonder if sometimes teams just like saving picks because they're fearless. But I'm really interested to like have a coach explain it. How the philosophy changed in like a fearless. Like what if there is like for example, is this a conversation for TSW? They're like, let's pick up now the Corki because if we get into game 5, we need the Smolder there. You know, like just a champion who's like super easy to execute, who doesn't need to do anything, just farm. Like, do they think about these things? Like, let's not play the Smolder now because game 5 we can still play the Smolder. And sometimes I wonder if that's like actually making any difference in Fearless. Okay, I was eating, but so is Histo. This dog is definitely hungry. And this dog is definitely getting fed right now. First blood, first kill onto TSW. Well executed, gang. Now the question is, are we seeing anything in return by Levi? No level 6. And it feels like Stellar is playing pretty safe. So that's pretty good here. TSW happy. That was just an easy piece of gang. Nothing to talk about then. Easy peasy. What is this soul? I maybe don't know. I feel like so far we had a hex stack in every single game, right? Let's do the panda kill. I mean, if there is a Smolder in game 5, then we might be getting a pentakill, not gonna lie. Starter is going low here, man. It's not dying just yet. If we have a Smolder game 5, there is a pentakill possible, 100%. Even with the Zeri. Even with the Jinx, I mean Jinx has some pentas as well. I'm eating. Sorry. I mean, so far we only had a hex stack, so for the memes I'm saying hex stack. For the memes I'm saying hex stack because we only had hex stack so far today. I feel like the first one was also always infernal. The first dragon was always infernal as well. He's still chunking down Levi. He's still chunking down Levi. There's a dodge. Yeah, now for a pretty OP Truth Champion. However, okay, his damage is pretty high already. There's low members on the TSV side. Stellar has to bum. Out popped. Counter strike, not stunning anyone. You're jumping out. And it feels like no one dies. And that's it. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Is dragon being picked up? No. No. Most Tom can jumping out. Come on, teams. Be more aggressive. Okay. There's a storm from Kaya coming in. Not much is happening, guys. Grubs are here. Do you like chips? Yeah? Pretty good. I kind of like the sweet potatoes more. But I like chips, like normal chips as well. Not by itself, like always with some like condiments, but yeah. It seems like GAM for now is just gonna be controlling the objectives. Kia gets so much played. My god. They're taking the lead in gold as well, thanks to Kia, yeah. And also they're getting 3 grubs. But GAM is just so much better in the early game. Wait a second. I mean, Offer is still gonna be up ahead, but like, wow. Indian, Chinese, I like both, honestly. I mean, I like all the cuisines. It really depends on like what kind of day I'm having. Sometimes I'm like, I wanna just have, like, I don't know, some Indian chicken or something. And some days I'm just like, I just wanna have some, I don't know. Like, one of my favorite soups is definitely gonna be the Huntun, which is like a, I think like it's mainly Cantonese. Like in a Canton area, Chinese food. It's really good. I'm finishing up my pork. The teams are not doing anything. I ate my food now. So now you can fight, guys. Now you can fight. Thank you. There's an ultimate from Dyer. Gonna be only stunning up Tom Kench. Not that great though. Ultimate's gonna load up. Fighting so many members. Stock is gonna be super low. And there's WQ from RW taking him down. Now the re-engage. I don't think there's gonna be much still taken for TSW here. There's a 1-for-1. 1-for-1 there. Traditional Japanese food. I mean, I like most the normal food, like udon. Udon pretty traditional. Okay, Levi coming in. They're just gonna be getting the first dragon, it seems like. Not the fastest. Let me just say that. There's okay, we're not gonna have an Inferno, we're not gonna have an Ocean. Alright, food finished. Let me just put away the plate. Perfect. Let's not put the plate. I'm just gonna leave it on my desk for now. I'm gonna put it away after this game. Now, okay, that's... It seems like that particular gang, like Dive Rudder, would be working out much better. We have seen some bad dives today. This was not one of them. Second kill for GAM. Not the most kills in this game. However, it's pretty equal. GAM getting some leads as well throughout the map. They got the first dragon, although kind of late. We got 3 grabs. Sorry. They got 3 grabs. And they are 1 kill and 1 more objective away from getting, or maybe a turret, could be as well. Or maybe a turret. They're very close to the feats as well, as ultimate popped by Emo once again. This guy who was so insane in all the games got subbed in for game 4 once again. Got subbed in to finally and once and for all finish off the game for GAM, but oh my god, Tom Kent. Maybe that was a bit too deep of a jump, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, there is gonna be the kill feat secured by GAM. And even Artem is gonna be surviving for long enough for in the end to take down Stellar. I think that it's gonna be Levi with the kill. But there you go, GAM with the lead in game 4. Emo coming back in, and it does feel like it's not gonna be like with CFO. Who do you think will pick an interesting champion? I mean, Honky will pick Camille still. CFO I feel like is gonna be cooking. CFO is gonna be cooking. But really feels like that they're the only team who can like still cook and win. I really wanted to see 5 games today. Okay, that's a lie. I literally started the stream saying I don't want 5 games, but in my heart, I really wanted to. Oh no, that literally said that 5 games would have been fun. But with that being said, it really looks like. But with that being said, it really looks like that it's not happening today. It happened last time around. What a banger we had, CFO versus Talon. This time around though, GAM not gonna be allowing that to happen. Even though I did say I thought GAM's comp was maybe a little bit better. Did I say that one? I'm not sure. But I was not sure about the Galio. And about the Nofri, I really like. I don't like the Galio mid lanes. This guy also gonna be going for the Rod of Ages start. I don't like this, man. Oh, sorry. I don't necessarily have issues with the Galio mid. It's played by Stein from the LGL, who always builds like, what was his build? I think like his build is Blackfire Torch first, and then like somewhere on the way there's a Rabadon as well. I can accept the Galio, but the one here I'm not sure about. Meanwhile, Taki is getting pretty low here. But there's gonna be the re-engage from TSW Stellar. The counter-stack not finding anyone, but there's the ultimate coming in from Histo. Has to dodge the way, but still rooted. And now Galio finally comes in. But not really finding anyone. Okay, I'm not even sure where's Galio. Galio disappeared. Nonetheless, they got 1 kill, I guess. Okay, the game might not be just over yet. Histo is still pretty strong on the Nofri. Nofri is not too bad, but I mean like, I don't know. I guess Eddie is also gonna be scaling, but like, I don't know. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. At least yes, we got the second dragon. So now it's gonna be 1-to-1 in Ocean. As we're getting a cloud, not the cloud, sorry. So it'll be 1-to-1 in terms of the dragons as we are entering the Chemtech Rift. Pretty boring, but it is what it is. To be fair, I mean honestly, we just had so many fights when both teams were like 10 HP. Maybe a Chemtech Soul is actually gonna be the game changer here. But that is so far away. And I feel like TSW also very, very far from actually coming back to this game. The Golden is not the worst 2000. It's more so just the fact that, I mean, Aatrox in this case is the one who's super ahead, which is very dangerous. And on the other side, I just don't know how the Galio is gonna do damage. I mean, the answer is not really. And Eddie. I mean, Eddie. And he's too as well. I think we're definitely gonna be happy in that, but I don't know. I feel like this is really just GAM's game here. They're gonna be, yes, okay. Levi has the license as well. Good jump, good jump. Levi has the Herald license. And Artemis might be caught out here. Unless, no unless. That's just an insta killer for Eddie. And while some of you might have been saying things like I jinxed this, there is no way. I have not jinxed this. This is absolutely not enough for the comeback. I mean, even Faker Galio is not doing damage. And also, like, Galio was like, yeah, last year's meta was very different. Last year, Galio was fine. Mid laners are very different now. Okay, TSW, gonna be taking that. Chad, I did not jinx them. It is not a jinx. It is not a jinx because they're still behind in gold. They're taking the Monterey, sure. But they're still behind in gold. Alright? The Jack's still about 1,000 behind. Just him alone. And the Galio still not gonna do damage. So, for once and for all, I did not jinx them. This is still GAM's game, alright? This is no game 5. I still don't believe in game 5. This is gonna be game 4 and it's ending here. Even if this goes late, whenever Corki is actually dealing so much damage. I mean, if this is late, then the Aatrox can deal so much. Also, this is an on-hit Varus, so he's gonna be also pretty fat now. It's 3 items. And they're just afraid in Tomkin. Tomkin can save everyone. Do not get hyped for a potential game 5. I really think this is I'm not joking. It's not like a ha ha ha, I'm jinxing, ha ha ha. I'm literally not joking right now. I do think this is ending here. GAM's comp is looking better at the moment. I do feel like Nofri gonna be losing a little bit of value compared to the Pantheon coming into the later stages. The fact that they have the Pantheon Aurora, those ultimates are so insanely important for the team fights. And obviously Aatrox, just pretty strong champion. TSW are gonna be lacking damage when it comes to the later stages. Okay, Levi gonna code out here, but he's not really doing much there. Okay, Levi code out, but he just flashes out. But he just flashes out and nothing, no follow-up. Teams are worried. Otacon is also here. They don't want anything silly. Dragon spawning soon too. I'm not sure if teams would really want to go for that, only with Camtech. Wait, what was happening here? The replay? Oh, that was wait a second. How did Taki know? Wait, check his PC. I mean, I think like they saw Levi on the like pathing there. Not that he was in the bush though. There is the dragon, but so is Otacon. Since both teams only have one dragon, I feel like this dragon is not... And also, since this is a dragon, alright, and also since this is a camp deck, I don't really feel like that's gonna be too high on the prio list. The Otacon... Okay, I'm just wrong, I guess. Why are you guys gathering here? If one team wanna go for the dragon so hard, just go for the Otacon. Okay, I'm not sure why they wanted the dragon. There's an Otacon, there's a juicy Otacon standing on the top side. Like, come on. Okay, that's maybe what TSV is thinking about. Is he's still not gonna be around. Are they gonna be sandwiching in GAM? Wait, what is happening here? I guess I guess Levi and Kia are just gonna be taking the dragon, sure. But why is TSW not going for Otacon then? I mean, I guess that like 3 people could still join them, like maybe, but like, just come on, let's just kill them. I don't know what TSW is doing. What? Sure, free Drake. And now Otacon gonna be standing there. Oh no, TSW is scared again. This is the same TSW we see in game 1 and 2. This is GG. Same TSW we've seen in game 1 and 2, guys. Otacon finding Emo. Otacon, we haven't seen an LCP throw. We haven't seen the patented LCP Otacon throw just yet. But GAM is starting it. Okay. There. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's what I was waiting for. Harvesting the Otacon throw or not. Okay, they're gonna be leaving it for now. And they might be well aware of the connotations that's coming with the Otacon. They're gonna be leaving it for now. No risks. Come on. Teams, come on. You cannot be serious. Very slow game. I'm not surprised. Elimination point for TS3. And even for GAM. And I mean, if TS... What was that? And I mean, even for GAM, like if TSC wins that one, that's one more BO1. Anything can happen in that. No team would want to lose that. The stakes could not be higher. Otacon? Harvesting Otacon. A lot of members here. Otacon? No. No. Just dancing around the Otacon, but no Otacon. Okay. Okay, Taki. Apparently something is happening. Taki being called out. Taki is pretty low. As there's Aurora also jumping in all pop. Taki should be down very soon. And even if Dire is here, Taki is already dead. And only one thing left for TS3 is just to escape. Levi also jumping in. The members are not the healthiest on the TS3 side. And he is still sticking around a little bit longer. But can they stop this Otacon? This is the go button for GAM. Now, or maybe. Oh, they know the throws. They know the throws. They know that you get a little bit of resistance. I'm not sure what the word was. You know what I mean. What I mean is that Levi is down. Wait a second, Histo. Okay, Histo is kind of popping off in here. Not gonna be taking 2 down, but Levi might have been just enough to stop the Otacon. As Eddie trying to get some more kills here. Ooh, had to flash out. That's a very dangerous Artemis. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Okay, TP coming in. TP coming in from Stellar. Oh, okay. Are we literally gonna be single quadra kill for the Jax? Is what's happening here? Okay, that's one. And there's the channel out. Okay, what the? Okay, this might be just a double. Yeah, they're just the Dire is also getting one. And now it's gonna be TSU starting Otacon, right? Exactly. Does this count as Otacon throw? Chat. I need to get your opinion. Does this count as a patented LCP Otacon throw? Can we call this an Otacon throw? I mean, GAM was doing it. GAM was doing it, you know. Oh, just oh no, not the throw into the throw. There's no way. Wait, Otacon throw. Okay, Levi is here. Chat. I'm having bad feelings. Levi. Oh my god, the guy stole so many things away. But he's dead! Levi's dead! Okay, the Corky got the Otacon. What the hell? Sure, Taki is alive still. Kyoya. Oh no, that's Kingen. That's fucking Kingen! Holy shit! Kingen! What? Oh my god. They're gonna get the Baron as well. Jesus Christ, this game. I mean, this is still not over. I do... Okay, Taki. But what the... I mean, good try. A good try. Good try there. Jesus Christ. Maybe he thought he was playing a carry, I don't know. Maybe he thought he has ultimate and can like all down the Baron or something, I don't know. I told you, chat. I told you GAM would be winning this one. It's not like they threw kinda before. It's not like they threw. Oh my phone! Oh, I forgot to close on my line. Line quick. Okay, I'm closing on my line. I'm also gonna be muting my phone. My friends are trying to like spoil me. Those bastards. What the hell? Where is my do not disturb? What? Where is do not disturb? And there you go. My friends are trying to spoil me the Genshin stream. Jesus Christ! I literally told them do not spoil, but they're trying to like spoil it. It's insane. I'm closed down. I closed off myself from the internet. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Someone checking and is he playing right now? I don't know. This is suspicious. This is very suspicious. I feel like that might just be Kingan who's playing here on this account. I'm just saying, Jesus Christ, what is this champion, by the way? By the way, what is this champion? Hello, Riot Games. What is this champion? Oh my god. Chad, by the way, he's getting buffed, just so you guys know. I think there was like another patch. I'm not sure if he got nerfed in that or not, but Riot Games is planning to buff this champion. I'm just saying that those are the faces looking at a champion that's needing to be buffed. Yeah, Aatrox is a fair champion. The game is not over. Never say it's over. Oh my god, that's not looking great. You know what? Histo just got the death dance or whatever it's called. The death dance, the dance, or something like with the death. You know, he's gonna get healed. You know what? He's gonna heal. That's what matters. He's gonna be healing up. Not to this degree as the Aatrox. But I mean, I don't know, there's motor reminder already on Eddie. So as long as Eddie can just pew pew pew, I feel like this still might be fine. But we'll see. This is not over. But GAM really looking to just 3-1 this series. At least it's not a 3-0. We can stay as the region who still don't have 3-0s. We can still stay as a region who still not had 3-0s. I'm very proud of that title. Even if this is 3-1, I'm happy. But with that being said, it probably is gonna be a 3-1. I don't know, man. I don't see the light in TSW. Who's gonna deal the damage? Like Eddie? I don't think so. Maybe Histo. I mean, Histo and Stellar could kinda actually deal damage, but I don't know. It's just so hard. I don't like the Goldio mid. I really don't like it. I don't think it was useful a single time. And Histo sometimes we're almost carrying these fights, honestly. But he was legit playing well. But it just, there's nothing else. But it just, he has no one else on the team. And on GAM's side, I mean, there's Aatrox, there's the Aurora, there's even the Varus. Varus now has Terminus as well. Oh, that's rhyme. Wait a second, that rhymes. Varus with the Terminus. Victor would do well. I mean, obviously Victor would do better, 100%. Almost every other mid laner would do better. Oh, wait a second. There's a blood ladder now picked up for the Galdio. Okay, he's might be carrying now. Wait a second. Wait, I wasn't familiar with your game. The blood ladder is so OP. Okay, chat. Wait. The blood ladder is actually so OP. I mean, I really don't like the Rod of Ages. The Reef Maker. I mean, yeah, that's fine. But the blood ladder is so good. Now, I'm not sure if you can 1v1 an Aurora, calm down. But when it comes to team fights, that actually might just be doing something. We'll see. Obviously, it's still gonna be heavily GAM favored. I'm just saying, that's definitely a good pickup for him. I really would have preferred the Blackfire Torch though. Styles build, but that's fine. One more team fight, likely deciding this game, maybe even the series. As GAM, gonna be dodging kind of a talk his ultimate. That is a pretty big engage tool to be missing. I feel like GAM is feeling happy about that, but oh my god, wait a second, the Rockets. The Rockets are actually kind of hurting, but immediate ultimate power from Aurora. They tried to catch Eddie, and he was able to get away though. Had to use a cleanse, that's also a pretty big summoner to use, but I mean, we are entering the point where it doesn't matter anymore. You just need to engage, you just need to find the kills. So much stuff have been used, but when is it gonna be when we see the first kill? Elio is gonna be pretty low here. Oh my god, the damage, the poke. These teams playing on the edge. Stellar looking for potentially a flank, but he's not finding any good angles for that. And also he's gonna get called out there. There's a ward. They know there is a ward there. It's marked. Wait, did they know that there is a... I'm not sure what's happening, but Levi jumping in, and now there's time to Stellar. Stellar tried to go in for the counter strike. That was like, well, I knew it was a game app. Nonetheless, it's still gonna be... Oh, that's gonna be Dire. Dire with the stun, might be good. They need to take down some members here. Elio is down, but Kaya is still not. Kaya can still carry this fight. They need to take down Kaya. Kaya is gonna be dead! But can the remaining clean this up, clean the mess up that they're having here? Oh no, I don't think they can do this anymore. I don't think they can do this. There's a quadra kill for Artemis! They might have just done it. Kaya took so long to take down. The Aatrox took ages to take down. And meanwhile, Artemis was just having the time of his life. On hit Varus, he doesn't need to have range, he just needs to bam. And I think they have the time. And I think they're gonna be having the score as well for that. After 3 games, even though losing one of them, they're not stopping. And Emo now back in the roster. He's gonna be finishing off this run, not the run. I mean, they still have some games left for them, but they're gonna be finishing off TSW as GAM Esport. Jesus Christ! They're beating TS3. The team everyone thought would be our second representative at MSI. And GAM just 3-1 them. GAM remains our very last Vietnamese team here in the LCP playoffs. They've proven themselves now to be the best. But can they prove themselves among other regions as well? They still need to beat Talent tomorrow to get to MSI. That is gonna be a big task. The Talent who went 5 games against CFO. But Talent versus GAM, always a banger. Always a banger. And I mean, obviously, yes, TK would want CFO versus GAM versus GAM. TK hates. There's a bit of a banter going on, you know, a little bit banter with like with like Talent and GAM. And Jesus Christ! And TS3, really disappointing performance in the playoffs, but I feel like they really should be happy. Not now, it's gonna feel bad. But looking back to the whole season, for the most part of the season, most people thought that they would be our second best team. It really took 2 matches. It really took 2 matches to kind of falter. But they should be looking back. They should be looking back at their mistakes. Their mid game was definitely not. Their mid game definitely wasn't the best. However, when it comes to their early game, when it comes to their creativity, their movements. Oh Jesus, okay, sure. There's a bit of an internal issues with the GAM as well, I see. But yeah, when it comes to the TSW, they should just look back. What was the mistakes? Why our mid game was not working in these two matches? And if they play like how they played during the regular season, I feel like split 3 is also... I feel like they can come back stronger to split 3. But no anymore. Wait, translation, I don't like Talon. Wait, I don't like Talon CEO Sean. Wait a second. Oh my god, oh my god, there's a beef going on in here against the C. Oh my god, a little bit of a beef. We have a little bit of a CFO beef happening here. But chat, thank you very much for being here. I'm gonna go. I need to do Genshin content now. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna do Genshin content first, and then hopefully that's done soon. And after that I'm gonna do the highlights for today. Maybe I'm not sleeping. I think sleeping might be out of the question. But thankfully I have Red Bull. I have restocked on Red Bull. I have so much Red Bull now. So thank you Red Bull. Thank you very much. I think I'm gonna be drinking that a lot today. Oh, I forgot. Chat. First, okay, that's pretty good. I forgot to send in my thingy. Chat, help me out. Oh my god, I need your help right now. Oh my god, I forgot. Where is the... I forgot. So, this is, what did I say? GAM. Oh my god, so GAM has also played Emo. Emo is probably getting an 8 from me. And RS is like 6, 5, this was not great. Is it the 2 hours? No, there's nothing like this. Okay, so mid lane gets an 8. Kia gets... I mean, they lost one game, but Kia was like pretty insane on the 8 roster, gets a 9. Levi, I feel like 8 is fine. He wasn't the greatest, honestly, on the bigs. What was this? Aurora? I feel like that deserves an 8. And also... I feel like just an 8 across the board because they lost the game. But I mean, like, Kia was insane. Kia deserves a 9. Actually, mid lane deserves a 9 as well because, like, I forgot, like, Emo didn't lose a single game. Emo gets a 9. As for TSW, I feel like this is a fine ranking here. His stuff was better than that. His stuff gets also a 5. I didn't like the Galio at all. I didn't like it at all. What else we had here? The top lane. I feel like that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Let me send in it. What is my match thoughts? What is my match thoughts? I don't know what to say about this match. I mean, it was like fun, but like, I don't know, it was short. I don't know what to say here. I mean, this was close, not gonna lie. It was definitely close. What should be my... Okay, I mean, I also want to talk about like Talon versus GAM, I guess. Okay, GAM. So, what happened to Talon? Answered nope. In game for not even GAM. Kia. Curious to what happened to Talon last time. And said nope in game 4. That's what happened to Talon last time and said nope in game 4. There you go, I'm standing it in. Alright, chat. That's it. Where is my... There you go. Everyone. What a match we had. I'm surprised. On one hand, I'm surprised. On the other hand, I kind of seen the writing on the wall. TSW did not look good against Talon. By any means, nope. So I was like, is it gonna be the same TSW who showed up there? I did have some hope that maybe we'll see the TSW who played in the regular season. But unfortunately, that's not it. And, I mean, fortunately for GAM and Talon, those two teams are absolutely leveling up. They are in the playoff form. I'm not sure they are in the playoff form. Both of them are also sponsored by Monster. So maybe it is because of Monster. Maybe they just snapped into the Monster before the playoffs and that's why they are so good. Who knows? Nonetheless, Talon and GAM, as you can see on the lower bracket, is going to be our next match tomorrow. And that is going to be directly for an MSI spot and also a place to challenge CFO in our grand final. 2 BO5s left. 2 BO5s left for us. Sorry. 2 BO5s left in the LCP mid-season. And I could not be hyped to watch tomorrow. First of all, Talon versus GAM. See you there, guys. See you there. And also subscribe and like if you're watching on YouTube. Yeah, do that. Thank you for being here. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.